Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing on this good old Monday morning, honey? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Today is day 19. It's day 19. It's day 19. Let me know if you guys can hear me, okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. We back, y'all. We back. We big. We big. We big. We big. And we back early. Well, no, first of all, okay, y'all can't hear me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So first of all, I wanted to start it just a little bit early so that we can go over the mistrial conduct information. Because DIDDY's attorneys on Friday evening after court was over, they did file for a mistrial, citing that the prosecution knew that they had misinformation with bonga testimony about being dangled over the balcony. Okay, so we're definitely going to get into that. So bear with me for just a second, y'all. Can y'all let me go grab some ice for my ice water? Is that all right? I don't ever really drink cold water, but for some reason, I want some cold water this morning. Y'all all right with me going to grab some ice real quick? Let me speak to y'all and then I'll go grab me some ice. Let's see. What's up, Mama V? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Demi? Good morning. Good morning. Shay and only Shay. Good morning. Good morning. DiDDY. Good morning. Baby Peaches. Good morning. Kay Calloway. Good morning. Waterfalls. Good morning. Pinkerbell. Good morning. Good morning. Lasso. Good morning. Aunt Natty. Good morning. DiDDY says sure. And Demi said permission granted. All right, y'all give me just a few. I'll be right back. And the only reason why I'm not taking my mic that way is because it be fading out. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'll play the intro. You know what? I'll give y'all Mother this morning. That's what we'll do. We'll listen to Mother while I go get my ice water. Let Mother tell y'all the truth this morning. Come on, Mother.
The hoe, if they wanted a blowjob, that's what they called it back there, the oral sex or blowjob. And if they wanted a blowjob, they went to the hoes. They didn't never ask their wife to do that. But the men's have lost respect for the women's now, so they expect to make the women's out of hoes. My granddaughter say, I'm not gonna be their hoe. I'd rather be by myself. I done made up my mind, I just be by myself. I'm not gonna be a hoe. So they want to make you a hoe. You know why? If not, they're going to treat you like the hoe. See, the old men, if they want something like round the world, what y'all call oral sex, they go to the hoes out in the streets and buy them a hamburger and they get blowed right quick and they come back home. But they turn y'all into hoes because y'all at the point now till you're so desperate for a man, you'll do anything that the man wants. As one of my siblings say, I'll do anything my hood want me to do. But no, baby, not me. No, no, no. You got to know where to draw the line. God is about holiness, not about sodomy. about holding. You can't get a baby doing sodomy. God ain't never meant for you to get them blue pills. That's why he say men's are evil inventors. You lay with one another so long, now you got to make it interesting. So you done got gorged out on one another. So now you got to bring strawberries. They tell me whipped cream, edible panties, and all kind of stuff to the bed now, cause you gorged out. Now you got to try to tempt him and get him interested in you. But if you didn't lay with him too long, he would not get gorged out. In our days, we didn't have to build the men up. They was already ready when he came. It was already up, ready. Now y'all got to blow, and what else you do? Roll a lick? I don't know. Whatever you do, I see one girl doing something like, whatever. Everybody take a picture.
Whatever.
I said, well, why is everybody tongue out? When I come on bingo, well, they told me why your tongue.
Whatever. Whatever. Hey y'all, I'm back. I am back. Okay, whew. Y'all, I don't know what it is about that ice machine off up in there, but DJ love that ice machine. Baby, you go get ice, he could be laying down in a whole nother room. Baby, he's coming. Do you understand? He love that ice machine. I don't know why. Oh, hallelujah. Girl, I got a hole in my lip. That water so good. Woo. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come in. And let's see. Do we get some people joining us? I got ice water on deck because I know. Listen, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all. This cross-examination is about to be a hoot. Okay. I had to prepare myself because this cross-exam is about to be a hoot, y'all. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. The cross-exam is definitely about to be really interesting. So yeah, it's about to be an interesting day. What's up, Terry? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, SY. What's up, little baby? What's going on, Mr. Sherman? What's going on, LaQuanda? How y'all doing this morning? All right, so let's get into our first thing before the jury gets in and all of that good stuff. Let me pull up this article so we can get into it. All right. All right. Now, this is about the mistrial that they filed last week as we ended the week. So let's get into it. I think this was done June the 7th. So that wasn't even Friday. That was Saturday. Today is the night. Yeah, so it was Saturday. So let's go ahead and get into it. So attorneys for Sean Diddy Combs have moved for a mistrial in his ex-trafficking case, their second such request within 2 weeks. The 55-year-old music mogul defense team made the latest request after claiming that the prosecution had done some misconduct around there. All right. In a June the 7th letter, you would pop this up. Okay. In a June the 7th letter to the judge, the defense claimed in the letter obtained by People magazine that the government has presented testimony that it knew or should have known was materially false related to its allegation that Mr. Combs dangled Brianna Bongalonga from the balcony of Cassie Ventura's apartment in September of 2016. Accordingly, to avoid an unfair conviction in this case, the court should grant a mistrial, the defense team has continued. Combs' legal team then claimed that the testimony from Ventura, who is 38, in which she stated that she saw Combs dangle Bongalonga from a balcony, could not have been true, as text records allegedly show that Ventura learned of the alleged incident after the fact. The incident, as alleged, is described is disturbing and powerful evidence, and the government has used it to depict Mr. Combs in an extremely negative light as an angry and dangerous man who terrified Miss Ventura and her friends. Boy, if y'all don't get your ass out of my face, still we know you sat over there and done this. If y'all don't get out of my face, because first of all, sir, we saw the video, sir. We saw the video you beating the shit out of that lady. You mean to tell me, talking about this paint you to be him to be an extremely negative and angry individual and dangerous individual? That's what the hell you are. That's what you are. Yeah. We don't even gotta go back and forth about that. That's what you are, sir. What y'all talking about? Anyway, the defense team continued while also stating that Ventura's account of the incident is false. The defense team also claimed that the prosecution then presented photos of the injuries sustained by Bongalongalonga as a result of the balcony incident that were allegedly taken on September the 26th of 2016 in Los Angeles. It goes on to say that the defense stated that the prosecution knew or should have known that the testimony was perjured, as the government has long known that Combs was in New York City between September the 24th through September the 29th of that year. Now, I'm not going to lie. I got to be fair, right? The defense did poke holes in Bongalongalongalonga's story, okay? That's the facts. That's true facts. Which is why I just was like, what was their reason for having her testify knowing? They not lying. The defense team is not lying, y'all. They're not lying. Now, about the painting him as a negative, dangerous man, I don't know what the hell they talking about. Like, that ain't been proven. But she did. Her testimony was very sketchy when it came to the whole dangling over the balcony. Do I believe that Diddy probably done that? Hell yeah. I do, allegedly. But at the same token, based on the evidence that they had, she had bruises on her, but there's no way that they could really actually verify that those bruises came from him dangling over the balcony. And then on top of that, as far as Cassie reached out to Bongalongalonga before she filed her lawsuit and said, hey, do you mind if I mention you in this lawsuit? Bongalongalonga tells her, no, don't mention me in that lawsuit. But then she goes along and she says that she had this account, and she said that Cassie came out of the room after it happened, after Diddy done this, dangled her over the balcony and then threw her on the balcony furniture. She said that Cassie came out and Cassie was like, did you just dangle her over the freaking balcony? Her story just didn't really, like, again, we know that the man is violent. That's the facts, right? But you keep saying Bongalongalongalonga. I don't know what it is about her name. When I saw her last name, it just instantly, I don't know, it gave me one of them like Indian last names or something like that. I know she probably ain't Indian. Well, I know she ain't Indian, but just because of the fact that the bongalongalongalongalong sound like a song. But again, hey, Precious Jewel, PN2 Ross, IPV, I see you, Miss Gina, Miss Felicia. I see y'all coming up in here. Good morning. But they are absolutely correct about having holes in their story, or the prosecution having holes in their story, or the government. If the government already had this evidence, so they say, what really threw it off is the fact that they had a text message from Christina KK to somebody else talking about the incident, but that person was telling someone or telling KK, and they weren't there either. So it is a lot with her specific testimony. So I do get why they did this. Now, moving for a mistrial, I don't think the judge is going to grant that at all, but good luck. Okay, anyway, the defense team further claimed that the prosecution repeatedly attempted to disrupt the defense's line of questioning when the defense attempted to expose the perjury upon cross examination. All of this was highly improper. Mm. And the harm caused by the perjured testimony, Combs' legal team stated that before adding that the balcony incident is just one of the examples of the misconduct during this trial. The first move of the mistrial was from Combs' legal team that occurred at the end of May after prosecutors asked the Los Angeles Fire Department arson investigator Lance if fingerprint evidence related to the booming of Kid Cudi's car had been destroyed. Prosecutors also asked about who might have authorized the destruction of the evidence that they had. Combs' lawyers argued that this line of questioning could potentially imply the idea that Combs could buy his way out of trouble. Oh, okay. 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 Whatever. You know, we all believe the same thing. I mean, come on now. But again, when the defense is doing their job, I'm going to always say it. Y'all going to hear me say that. Like, the defense is doing their job. And at this point, the defense is doing their job. Is the judge going to grant a mistrial? I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Highly, highly damn doubt it. Okay. Oh, they talking about it right now. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. It looks like they are ready. All right. What's up, Tracy? I see you, boo. What's up? Let's tussle, baby. Let's tussle. Let's tussle. Hey, Mama Bees, what's going on? Miss Catherine, how are y'all? Let's tussle, baby. Let's tussle. All right. Damn, the jury was brought in early. So I'm curious, though, if the judge responded to his mistrial motion. Maybe we're going to find out. All right. Let me share my screen. And then we're going to get into it. I just realized my chat ain't up here. Let me get this chat up here, baby. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so they came in at 9:18. Jury is being brought in. All rise. Jane, you are still under oath. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Miss Kami. Please publish this photo to the jury, but not on the screens in the public gallery. Who is this? That's Sean Security. Okay, y'all. So again, we just getting into this thing. Honey, we're just getting into it. All right, y'all. Sean Security. So the government is still doing their direct, and then we'll have cross-examination. Hopefully we'll get to cross-examination today, because I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for, because I believe that this cross-examination is going to be a doozy as well. If y'all could do me a favor, I want to say just a couple of rules. I'm not the type of person to, I don't want to set no whole bunch. Well, somebody said, going over there, you got 100,000 rules. Well, I'm just to set a few more this morning. Okay. Please do not mention Jane Doe's name in the chat at all, because I don't know what they got going on over there in the courts. I don't know if the judge is denying motions. I don't know what's going on. Also, a lot of people are going around from channel to channel talking about Tasha K and Gene Deal is supposed to be, I mean, not Gene Deal, Lord have mercy. What's that fat boy that be in the basement doing his live streams? What's that funky bitch name? Academics. People are going up under folks' comments talking about Tasha K and academics is being investigated by the feds. I don't give a shaboinka. Don't come over here with that. So you don't got to mention that to me either. I don't care. Let's see. Don't mention Jane Doe. Don't mention the Tasha K and the academic stuff. I don't care. There was something else. Don't mention Mia's name either. We know her as Mia. We know who she is. Yeah. So if they have just, if they're going by alias names, let's just try to address them by those names. If you do slip up and say the name, I'm pretty sure one of the mods will delete the comment if they see it before I do. But again, that's all I'm asking y'all. The rest of the stuff, y'all can have y'all's opinion. I'm good with that. All right, let's see. Now, this is what I don't want y'all to start today. Don't start off slow today. Keep a steady pace. Keep a steady pace like you was doing Friday. Friday, y'all was doing good. Keep a steady pace, baby. Yeah, I don't care nothing about. I don't care nothing about no dang on Tasha K and doggone DJ Five Back. I don't care about them people. After what happened with Harvey Weinstein, I am never about a Diddy trial. Listen, they said that they called for a mistrial 12 times over there in less than 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And y'all, the trial for Weinstein is across the street, and that, well, across and down the street. Is that right, Tracy? I think I heard them say that. Across and down the street or something from the Diddy trial. So that's very interesting. Yeah, don't nobody care about them people. Don't nobody care. We already know who Jane Doe is in the back of our mind, and I think we good on that. Hey Sharice, what's going on? She says yes. Okay, cool. I thought that's what I heard, that they were right down the street from each other. All right, so we talked about the misconduct as of this morning. I don't know if there's been any ruling or anything like that in the mistrial. But again, the defense filed it because they said that there was some misconduct with Bongalongalonga's testimony when she testified about the dangling over the balcony. All right. Shout out to y'all for being here. There's 53 people in the room already. If y'all could do me a huge favor, make sure you hit that like button. Keep pushing your boy up in the algorithm. It is greatly, greatly appreciated as we do our hard reporting work over here. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got. The jury is brought in. Wait, I already read that. Okay, so she said, so the government said, and what about this? That's Sean's deputy butler. What the hell is a deputy butler? What the hell is a deputy butler? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. So you don't want to work? Okay, that's fine. I'll go over here. Hey Siri. What is a deputy butler? Let's see. Oh, a deputy butler is, okay, I already know what that damn butler is. Oh, okay, so it's like a head of staff managers, manservant, staff manager, butler, administrator. Oh, okay. They got different words for it. Oh, thank you. Hey, Symmetry, good morning. Would you say, Tracy, this is Harvey second trial because they tossed his first one out? They brought in too many things. Yeah, that's what I heard. And a lot of people are trying to compare Diddy and Weinstein's trial. So what's up, baby girl 1981? All right, so she said, so the government said, and who is this? That's Sean's deputy butler. Who did you call ATL? The entertainer Sly, because he lived in ATL. Your message to Sean, what was it about? My trip to New York in 2023. He wrote me, he wrote, send me some shit of you being bad. Diddy, Diddy, I realize you are corny as hell. Diddy is corny, bro. Like, send me some shit of you being bad. Girl, what? Diddy, you're corny, bro. Cause what? um Then Sean says, I got the phones. Just send me what I don't have. Don't say no to me, please. What did you write? I wrote, you are traveling with our phones? You mean not Sean's two main phones, right? Yes. His assistant had access to those. Yeah, it sounded like everybody around there in the camp had access to it. Go remember uh 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 Kelly Morgan said that Cassie was having conversations back and forth when they was talking about that Kid Cudi situation. And Kelly was, I mean, Carrie Kelly, whatever her name was, she was like, oh, no, you probably shouldn't be doing this on here because bad boys pay for these phones. So, Chef, this was during his act back time. Listen, he's still corny as hell though. Corny as send me something bad. What the hell you mean send me something bad? Send me something bad. Sir, that is corny. That is so corny. I'm sure Diddy had so many phones, it was unbelievable. I'm sure he had all kind of burner phones. I'm sure he had all kind of regular phones. Man, please. A lot of these people, like, think about it. We'll probably have two phones at max. Like if we got a business, we'll have a business phone. If we got and then we'll have a personal phone. I'm sure these people had all kind of phones. Like, they ain't just had no one phone. He ain't just had no three phones. All right. Oh, girl. I'm finna read this exactly what it says. So I'm the one of y'all right now. I wrote, you're using this to get your dick hard for someone else. And he said, what did you say? I wrote, I'm not coming to New York. You just want me there for a hotel night. And why did you say that? I saw a podcast. Girl, not you gonna use that line in 2025, child. They're gonna look at you like, girl, what are you talking about? Oh. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Because send me something bad. Like, how old are we? Send me something bad. Hell, just say what the hell you want. Like, well, yeah, but I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would send me something bad. Send me something bad. Let me text my little dip right now and say, send me something bad. I'm gonna see what he say back. Yeah. I'm gonna see what he say back. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my? Is this it? No, here we go, right here. Let me text and say, send me something bad. I just want to see what his response is gonna be. Okay. I'm gonna see what he say. This about to be funny. This about to be funny. Send me something bad. Oh, that is corny. I swear. Okay, so I saw a podcast about what? About Sean bragging about having sex for 48 hours straight on a yacht trip on an island near Miami. When did this podcast air? A month after Sean had taken me on that yacht trip. Girl, this is Listen, Jane Doe, Jane Doe, Jane Doe, Jane Doe, Jane Doe. You are definitely less than bright. Baby, the lady said that you was less than bright. You is less than bright. Because, ma'am, after he took you on that yacht trip, you decided to still go back a month after he took you on the girl, you just wanted that money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This one I feel different about. Cause girl, all these traces of this man really truly treating you like a dog. But let's also be very clear. What's the old saying that the old people used to say? You lose them how you get them. Is that the or you get them how you lose? No, you lose them how you get them. Is that what was? Is that how the saying go? I think that's it. You lose them how you get them. But here's the thing, girl. I'm never gonna forget the fact that you said that you was over here, and this was your friend's man. This was your friend's man. So, girl, I think you got exactly what you put out. I'm just saying. I don't know. Something about her is different for me, y'all. It's different for me. Okay, so the government said, what did Sean say he do with you on this yacht trip? Objection. Overruled. Estavio is who's objecting. So Estavio may do the cross. So Jane then says, that after a two-day hotel night that we'd go and we do more on the yacht, but we never left. Had to recuperate. I saw on social media that he took a girlfriend there. Okay, yeah, we know. City girls. He took one of the city girls. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. I just don't understand that. Cause even after you, like, girl, you should have been done with this man when he didn't show up for the festivities for your birthday. You should have been done with him. You decided to go back after you said he hit you up and told you that Young Miami was his business partner. And he was saying that before because he didn't want nobody to think that they was dating or whatever. He did say that. But girl, I cannot laugh my ass off. I can confirm asking for something bad will get you a pic. Let me see what was sent to me. Oh, I don't got no response yet. Oh, but he did just read it, but oh, and y'all know what's a qualification for me when you talking to me? You have to have your read receipts on for me. Don't play with me. Turn them read receipts on. I'll turn mine on too. But you definitely need to turn your read receipts on. I don't play with the girls. I don't. Because I want to know you read that at 8 something in the morning and then you don't respond to damn 4 or 5 o'clock. Girl, bye. Bye. Girl, bye. Again, you wanted them trips, you wanted everything. You wanted all those things. Yeah, turn them read receipts on. Hey, Miss Linda. Shout out to 72 in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Who watching me? It's 74 people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If you ain't spoke, I just want to say good morning. Good morning. Again, I can't imagine you watching this and you not liking me and stuff. So good morning. Good morning. If y'all would like to bless the Catch app, you sure can. Also, to my patrons and members only tonight, we will be watching the BET Awards together as well. So if you're not in Patreon, get in Patreon. If you're not in members only, get in members only, honey. It's only 99 cents for members only, and the lowest package over on Patreon is, I believe, $3.75. So yeah. Hey, there y'all go. There y'all go. What's up? I see you, Miss April Walker. And after y'all speak, y'all could definitely go back to the bushes. I know y'all working and stuff. Good morning, April. Good morning, FDR. Good morning, Dr. BB. What's up, Doctor? I like that, Dr. BB Esquire. I know that's right. Good morning, good morning. Hey DK, good morning, good morning, good morning, Faith, good morning, Kashori's Kitchen. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for dropping down and let me know y'all here. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Yep. Listen, the person just said this, so Stavio is going to do the cross for Diddy's sake. I was hoping Steele or Westmoreland was gonna do the cross. I don't know. I really was here for. I don't care for Steele, but he do his job, and it would have been interesting to see him do the cross. But I'm here for whoever gonna do the cross. We're gonna see. Hey Nika, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. So Stavio is probably gonna do the cross, y'all, which is okay. It's okay. It ain't Steele or Westmoreland, but we're gonna see what we can get out of it. Um, Wait, TikTok star Cabby Lane? I don't know these young people. I promise you, I don't. I don't know no TikTok stars. I don't know these people. But anyway, he was detained by ICE. Y'all, this whole after what I seen this weekend, man, I got a lot to talk about this week. All right, let's see. So the last thing she said was, um, that after a 2-day hotel night, we'd go back, or we'd go and then we go do more on the yacht. But we left, had to recuperate. I saw on social media that he took a girlfriend there. And what did you write in your notes app? I wrote, I don't want to come to New York to be treated like a hoe. Girl, 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 girl. Now all of a sudden you won't be treated like no hoe? Girl, you said that you was okay with him having multiple women. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be treated like a hoe. You don't want to go to New York to be treated like a hoe. Well, if he tell you that he gonna cut off that $10,000 for their rent, you not gonna care about that, girl. Now you worried about not being a hoe, girl? Please. Anyway, why did you write this in your notes app? I wasn't sure I was going to send it, but did you send a version of it? Yes. I mean, what is she talking about? I ain't want to be no hoe. Cause what? I just I don't know, y'all. This Jane Doe got me really all over the place. Cause again, I'm just trying to figure out now. All of a sudden, you don't want to be treated like a hoe. He been treating you like a hoe, literally. He literally been putting you in the middle of these freak offs and everything. That's not treating you like a hoe. Standing up in them stripper boots for hours and hours and hours, like Mooney Long said. Mooney Long, the songwriter, said, "We can go hours and hours and hours," and that's what you did in them boots. You said that baby oil was leaking down in them boots and stuff, and you couldn't keep your balance and stand straight. Which baby, listen, uh uh. Now, see, I guess I understand this now because doing 48 hours of a freak off that you got to stand up. But now, of course, you're going to take a few breaks. But not only did you have one man coming in there beating her in uh with all of that, you had three menses. Three menses come in there and do what they did. She had to stand up all this time. You mean to tell me that you didn't think you was a hoe then? I'm y'all, this Jane Doe, I can't. Okay, so Government says, what did Sean reply with? He said, it was just podcast talk. I said, you took her to the Bahamas on a yacht, not me like you promised after the hotel night. Can you read your text? I quoted him on the podcast. You made Papa proud. What did Carisha call him? Now, I think that's supposed to say Poppy. I think it's supposed to say Poppy and not Papa. Y'all remember her delusional tale was down to the BET Awards in 2022 talking about that's my Poppy. Way to go, Poppy. Congratulations, Poppy. Y'all are dumb. But they said, so I don't know how true this is, but they said what separates Young Miami from the other girls is that Young Miami used to pay his way as well. They used to share funds, is what I heard, allegedly. My opinion is Diddy was selling those videos. Absolutely. Again, he straight up blackmail, wanted to blackmail Cassie them parents by sitting up telling them, hey, I got these videos that I'm gonna put out about your daughter, and I'm gonna send them to your job. I'm gonna send them to your manager. Get you fired from your job. They would notice how hateful that was. Like if you sent a video like that, now I'm pretty sure it's corporate America, folks will get rid of you. But I like, girl, you sent that to her parents' employer, or you wanted to. What that was supposed to do? They see it won't her. They can just automatically assume that it was a mistake or something. I don't know. I think that's whack. That is so whack. Diddy is lame. Okay, so the government says, you right, I don't want to feel obligated that you'll stop paying my rent. See, this is what I'm talking about. And then they say, what did you mean? The guilty, trippy thing that he would say that I had to perform? For how long had you felt that? Since I got home in April of 2023, but you still chose to continue to keep on talking to him. You said y'all didn't stop dating till he went to jail. And to be clear, this man is still paying your rent. Still to this day. Well, I'm pretty sure he put some orders in and he is not paying your rent no more. I'm quite sure of that. Guys, if you are not subscribed over here, go ahead and get subscribed. Get subscribed if you are not subscribed. We have a good time over here. We have to make it a little light for the purposes of this trial. You know, it can be a little heavy. Young Miami also had a brand with a younger generation that she was his bridge. She has more value than. Oh yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Or was Steen. KK took care of that. Just embarrassed the parents. And even Swap ain't no swindle. Remember, he wasn't in them. He would watch. I don't think he sold them because if he didn't want this out about himself. But that is the thing. He wasn't in the videos on purpose. Remember that the videos that they've already seen right now, they've established the fact that Diddy was the only person. I mean, Diddy was not visible in those videos. The only people that was visible was whoever was doing the whichever woman was doing the act and whoever he had over there, you know, so, or what escort or whatever he had present. Good morning, Sweet Jane. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me 1 second, guys. I am gonna put this chat on subscriber only mode only because we've set the rules about the Jane Doe and stuff like that, and I don't need anybody coming in and not doing the right thing. There we go. All right. Yeah, he definitely wanted to make sure that they couldn't use this on another day or blackmail him. Right. Um, he wanted to definitely make sure that they never use this against him. But sir, you wanted the menses, did you wanted the menses? You wanted to know what they look like. You needed to approve them if they didn't look up to your standards. And I want to let you know that you have poor taste in men. Okay, some of the men you hired is fugly. Okay, and y'all know what fugly mean, right? Do y'all know what fugly mean? Do y'all know what fugly mean? Because some of the men's this was fugly. I mean fugly. And maybe they didn't need to do no rugs over there in your presence, because some of them already looked like they was, strung out on the rugs. Let's be very clear. Them people was fugly. Okay. You have poor taste in men. Now I don't know what they other I don't know what they other person look like. You know what I'm saying? That man in between the legs. I don't know what that looks like. But you have horrible, horrible, horrible taste in men. Chef, read my hubby's response. Who your hubby? Who your hubby? Oh, did you send your hubby talking about send me something, send me something bad? That what you told your husband? Yeah, some of them look very dirty and dingy and strung out on them rugs and stuff over there. Sometimes they ain't never done no rugs with Diddy, but you didn't need to. It already looked like you was on them. So, you have horrible taste in men. I'm gonna say it again. I think the theory he may have been selling them um might be possible, but I haven't heard that there's any proof. He could have been. So he would release the tapes and they was just going to say nothing once you let the floodgates open. What was going to stop them from going to Wendy Williams? I mean, nothing would have stopped them. I mean, if they would have gotten out, he all he did was make threats. But again, remember, if he got an itty bitty ditty, I'm sure he probably ain't. I don't know, but all of them are describing the same thing. They're saying that he was standing, watching, and stroking his motion, and that's what they said. And he was recording on the phones, on the iPhone. And then what's crazy is he was recording on Cassie's phone. And that's the thing. He wants them to transfer them videos over to him. Well, sir, if you already steal their phone to have access to their phones and stuff like that, I'm supposed to believe that you didn't take the videos that you recorded on their phones off of their phones and done something with them. Sir, goodbye. Like, sir, goodbye. But no, I agree. They definitely would have gotten out. Not necessarily saying that he did it, but I think he wanted to, for sure. Or again, maybe he was just using it as a scare tactic to them. I would sum it up that way. Like he used it as a scare tactic. But he definitely said it a couple times, according to them. More than a couple times. Okay. Play this exhibit. Sean's COMBS voice. This is a true open relationship. Why do you have to make it a problem? Now I'm sick. Now wait one damn minute. Wait one damn minute. You felt the way and this man verified that y'all had an open relationship? Girl. Girl. How did you reply to this voice message? Call me back. Then we had a FaceTime. He said all the things to calm me down. Girl, okay. Okay. I'ma just keep reading because ma'am, let me drink my water. Let me wet my whistle. Cause ma'am, what? I can't. Good morning, that lady 1982. Good morning, good morning. Um, she said she knew she wasn't the only one, and was okay with it. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. So now this man telling you you may be a girlfriend, but we got an open relationship. We literally have an open relationship, and you were okay with it because clearly you went back after you said he spent time with Young Miami. Listen, ain't now nigga finna play with me like that. Not now one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ain't now nigga ever finna play with me like that. Not now. Is y'all ever anybody in this chat gonna ever let a nigga play with them like that? Absolutely not. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for me. Ain't no nigga, ain't now nigga. Is that what Trina said? Ain't now nigga gonna ever play with me like that. You know, open relationship. I do all this stuff to please you, and you going and you entertaining other people, girl. I don't. I mm-mm. She thought she was going to be the main woman, and I don't understand that either. Listen, most of the time when these folks is dogs and they cheat and they do all these things, they're gonna continue to keep doing them. They're gonna continue to keep doing it. But you knew y'all was in an open relationship and you feeling some type of way about him going to Miami or taking Young Miami to the Bahamas or whatever. Girl, I don't think you got room to be upset. I don't really think you got room to feel no type of way. Again, you lose them how you got them. Good morning, good morning. Miss Barkley, you look new over here. Welcome, welcome. Maybe you have typed over here before, but welcome, welcome. We're glad to have you. Good morning, sure. I don't understand, or I think you've been chef, but good morning. I don't understand how she is a witness for the government. Seems to me that she would have been a better witness for the defense. I can see it a little bit. I think what the government's thoughts were is that they were going to be able to prove like the coercion. They thought about the coercion. There were the love contract. I think that's why the government used her as a witness, but I can agree that this probably like the bongalongalonga lady wasn't a good witness for the prosecution. But hey, we shall see how this cross exam is going to go, because this cross exam, I hope it eats. I hope it eats down, because she really has. I hate to say this like this, but she has kind of annoyed me. Hey, Lysandra. I am really annoyed that she let him pay her mortgage rent, which gives him access to her home and where her child resides. That's another take on it. That is another take on it. And I'm quite sure if he be beating on folks' door, I wouldn't suspect that she would be treated any differently. I'm sure when he got mad, he probably went wherever she was, beating on that door, wanting her to open up the door so he can do whatever he wants to do. That's a good point. It's a good point. She was on Rugs dealing with this crazy man. Let the child go with his dad. I agree with that. Oh, you not new? Oh, you watch me all the time. So sorry. You just be in the bushes. I love you. You are hilarious. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. BB, why you make that face? Why you make that face? Talk to us. Talk to us. Now listen, we ain't no lawyers up in here, so we may approach this differently than what a lawyer would approach this, because again, we don't got no law degree. So that may be why you're doing that. But what's up? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. And that's why 2 by 5. I mean 2 by 5. 25 by 2. 25 by 2 want full custody of that boy. And I think if he fool around, he gonna get it. I don't know. I see 50 Cent trolling until sitting at that courthouse early in the morning, honey. He's talking about forget a electronic motion, honey. I'm going down there. I'm camping out. Hey, Jamie. Yep, these people didn't own anything. Now, they did ask her for her lease, but they didn't ask many questions on the lease. I don't know if his name was on the lease or if it was just her name on the lease. They didn't really go into full detail about that, but I would think that he probably wouldn't necessarily put his name on the lease. But again, ma'am, because you live in a $10,000 a month place, I did hear that she was getting child support, right? She was getting child support. But even if you was getting that $10,000 a month, again, I already told y'all I would be over here staying in a roach motel till I could stack up my coins, baby. And no, what I said was, I didn't say a roach motel. What I said was staying in an apartment with all bills paid is what I would do. Okay. And I would stack these coins up because I would definitely be leaving your ass. You don't know how to treat people. So I would definitely be leaving your ass. And I'm going to go over here and stack up my coins every chance I get over here. Okay. Where do you stay at? I stay at Willow Ranch. All bills paid. Mm-hmm. $675 a month, baby. $675 a month. 1 bedroom. A baby son would be right there in the room with me. 1 bedroom. And you know, we got our kitchen, we got our appliances. You know, we had to bring in our own microwave and stuff like that. But we stay here and it is all bills paid. Cause, ma'am, if that man ever decides, like I feel like he has decided at this point that he probably ain't gonna pay your rent no more, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? $7,000 a month is not gonna cover your rent, clearly. So you would have no choice but to downsize at that point. And with that being said, it would be a no for me. We be over here stacking it. If we're gonna play this game, play it right. That's a lot of y'all don't know what to do. I mean, $7,000 ain't the other $3,000 that you need for rent. Girl, sit your ass down somewhere, get you a all bills paid apartment, and stack up your coinages. Stack up your coinages, because you got to remember, he talking to multiple women, so it ain't gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna last forever. You gotta be smart. That's too much control for anyone to have over me. It's like a child. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. I'm just a basic in wire, and I can see a hustle. She didn't hustle right though. She ain't hustle right. And come on, Tracy, you know she ain't hustle right. You think she hustle? I don't think she hustle right at all. Maybe she needed to talk to somebody else, baby mama, to know how to hustle, but she ain't hustling right. All right, let's get into this, y'all. We got a few tweets. Y'all, and I read this just like I see it, okay? That's y'all's warning. I read this just like I see it. All right. I had to put that phone down, honey. Where were we? Okay, play this exhibit. Okay, play this exhibit. In COMBS' voice, I didn't even finish this tweet. In COMBS' voice, he says, "This is a true open relationship. Why do you have to make it a problem? Now I'm sick. How did you reply to this voice message? Call me back. Um, then we had a FaceTime. He said all the things to calm me down. What did you send Sean from the plane in New York? A photo of my outfit. And were you planning to wear it? And where were you planning to wear it? To dinner. What did Sean send you? He said, we're going to dinner. Did you? A late night lounge thing. I'll read this for you. You wrote, I miss hard dick. Jane said, and I wrote, yes, I have my passport with me. Then what did you write? I wrote, you turn me on so crazy. I can't wait. After the flight took off, I got another message from Sean. What did Sean ask you? Where Sly was? Then he asked, entertainment or movie night? Let me know. I'll get a hotel. And how did you react? I felt upset and a little defeated. And what did you send next? Baby, just got Wi-Fi again. Girl. So just so y'all know, hotel night is a freak off. Movie night is them watching cornos together. Girl, because the whole time I was thinking when they said that they were watching movies together, girl, I thought they was watching like Norbit. Hell, I thought they was watching Sister Act, girl, or Fighting Temptations, Soul Food. I thought they was going around there watching movies. Nah, baby, they was over there watching that pornography. That's what they was over there watching. They was watching other people get it in. I thought they was over there, baby girl. I thought they was over there watching Respucia and Norbit, girl, and they over there watching folks hunching together. Took me for a loop. Baby, I didn't put two and two together until after the fact. I'm like, okay, so they saying they watching movies and stuff. I thought maybe, if they done had all these freak offs and stuff, then maybe he wants to calm down and watch a movie. Girl, they weren't watching nothing like that. Yeah. Whoo-wee. What's up, Mims? Let me just be honest. The issue is the look. She's beautiful. However, the BBL aesthetic only works for rappers. She couldn't get a doctor or attorney because they wouldn't take her serious. Oh, that's a good point. Mims, what's up, Mims? Mims, are you not in the courtroom? Clearly, you're not. If if you're here, but I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, and I'm with Tracy. Did you get everything figured out? Mims? But again, whole time over here, again, I'm thinking they over there watching Waiting to Exhale, Hell Friday after next or something, some shit like that, girl. No, they over there watching Bing Bang Bong. Let's see what we can get done, child. Had me gagged a little bit. Whew. Okay, let's keep going, y'all. All right, so let's see. Okay, here we go. So then the government says, what did Sean write? He said, check red phone, the other message he sent me. He said, I have a surprise for you, just one. Girl, I think at this point, we already know what them surprises is. Them surprises is Sly and whoever else coming from wherever else they coming from to have the freak offs with you. We already know what that means, and you should have too. What did you take it meant that there's somebody new? And then she starts sobbing. Who? An entertainer? I hated it. Girl. Whew. By the time I get done with her ass, I ain't gonna have no more locks left in my head. What did Sean send you? A picture of the man, and I roll my eyes, honey. I wrote back, it's not loading, and we are landing now. Damn. He don't care if it ain't loaded. I guess you'll see the man when he get here. And what did Sean send to you? I suggest we go to Casa, whatever. But I was driven to the Trump Hotel. I put on my outfit. Then the government says, what happened that night? He was late. We went to that lounge. We bickered a bit, and he was defensive. But we went to the room, and Sly came. What did you text Sly? I asked if he could come to NY. I felt I needed to make it up to Sean. Girl, no, you made it up because you wanted your rent to continue to keep getting paid. That's why you made it up. Hell no, these renters want my blood type and firstborn child headed to court now. Well, I hope you get that fixed because I was reading that and I was frustrated for you. Pay attention to the children movie nights. This lady know she can cry on demand. Let's see. Who is she? LOL. Sorry, I came in late. What's going on, Monet? We talking about Jane Doe. We can't put Jane Doe name in the chat, y'all. Please don't. I don't know what the hell they got going on over there, but I don't want to be the one. So just continue to put Jane Doe. We know Jane Doe at this point is somebody's baby mama. She got a child. That's all we're gonna say. We know Jane Doe is somebody's baby mama and she got a child. That's what we do now. Ma'am. Maybe you felt like you was obligated in New York. You lived in Los Angeles, maybe or California. Yeah, I think LA, whatever. You didn't live in New York, clearly. Maybe you felt like because he bought you a ticket or something, you had to be, responsible. I don't know, but I'm just trying to wrap around my mind why. But I know why. You wanted your bills to continue getting paid. Honestly, y'all can do this on your own time. If you don't know who Jane Doe is, just go type it in on Google. Hell, the shit'll come up. I'm just telling you. It'll come up. Just go Google it. Who is Jane Doe? And all these articles will pop up, and the baby daddy will be present. All right, hold on, y'all. Ooh. You're not going back out there because you just want to cut up. You just want to cut up. All right. All right, let's see here. And shout out to y'all for being here again. If you are not subscribed, if you can get subscribed, that would be great. Also too, wait a minute. Also too, please hit that like button. It is free. And it moves me up in this DIDDY algorithm. I know that there are some amazing people who are boots on the ground. Shout out to Mims. Shout out to Girl Is That Legal. Simone Redwine. Shout out to Simone Redwine has been the talk of the town over there on Twitter all week as well. They definitely have been talking about Simone's breakdowns over there on Twitter. Shout out to her. You have who else is there? Armand. You got Tisa Tales. I'm not naming that boy that's causing a whole bunch of trouble. I hope they ban his ass from the courtroom because I'm sick of hearing about his ass. I'm sick of it. Ban his ass. Don't let him come back. Jesus. And for him to have the nerve to talk about Tisa's clothes, sir. Sir, you literally look like you going to a basketball game every day you go to court wearing the same shit. How dare you? How dare you insult somebody else's clothing? Sir, you look like you going to a damn track meet and you have the nerve to tell somebody they are repeating clothes. Sick of his ass. Jesus. Every time you look up, something about him is in the headlines. And I know that's what he wants. I know that's exactly what he wants. I know that's what he wants. But we sick of it. Yeah, you need to leave that lady alone. He talked about her this weekend, talking about her like a dog. I'm just like, it ain't even that deep. It's not that deep. Ain't nothing happened that's deep, that's that deep that you need to come on this app and violate that lady, because that's exactly what you're doing. Talking all about her clothes, talking about her wigs. Sir, them little two braids that look like a kindergartner braided, I need you to sit down and shut up. The way I'd be on the first name basis with every jeweler wholesale on the world, every time he gave me a diamond, I would be replacing it with the with the cubics. I know what you tried to say, or what you're saying, rather. What's up, Andre? How you doing? Andre, I'm gonna do this. This ain't got nothing to do with Diddy or nothing like that. But again, I do want to publicly apologize for this, for me going off the other day. I apologize, and again, I want to do it publicly because I did it publicly, so I want to apologize publicly. I do apologize for snapping. Okay, I apologize. I apologize for snapping. Hey, Batman girl, what's going on? She's not giving him any time. She isn't going to respond to him. He's having beef all by himself. Yeah, I'm glad she ain't responding to him. He just, again, it's really weird how he's going about doing things. Like, leave that lady alone. And I think you feel some type of way because of the whole Gene Deal situation, is what it sounds like to me. And it's just really weird. Leave that lady alone. Oh, let me see what y'all done to this. Good morning, Miss Smith. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning. Bama girl say, "Oh, thank you, Andre." Andre say, "We good." Bama girl say, "I just got a notification." I've noticed that I start getting people's notifications at least an hour after they're live. Mims, speaking of Mims, I got his notification. I think it was Friday. He was literally about to get off of the live. One thing about Mims, y'all, I love this about Mims. When Mims is ready to get off of this thing, he gets off of this thing. He be ready to go. But I got his notification. He was literally getting ready to click off. And I'm like, this is some bald head granny stuff right here. Why is this happening? I don't like that. See, Chef, this is why I respect you. Was done in the open. You respond in the open. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I had made up in my mind. Next time I see Andre, I am going to apologize because I had went off. Did anybody watch the Tonys last night, child? Did anybody watch the Tonys? I've only seen clips of the Tonys. Cynthia Erivo hosted last night. But I did see it. Did Miss BB the Miss BB Esquire, did she ever come back and say something? Let me see. I don't think she did. Good morning, Sean Talks. I'm scrolling up and I done missed some people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I don't think she said anything back, but I had wondered why she had made that emoji face. Hey, listen, we here for all opinions. Just remember, though, we ain't no attorneys around here, so this is I'm not familiar with the law by hand, you know. All right, let's see here. Okay, so the government then says, did he come to the Trump Hotel And did you and he have sex in front of Sean? Yes. After the New York trip, where did you next see Sean? In Miami at a hotel. And did you two take these pictures not shown in the public gallery? And she says, yes. Did Sly, she said, we had Sly in Miami as well. Then I went back to LA. We had an argument there. Tell us why. He wanted to set up a party. He wanted me to reach out to entertainers. I noticed something online that he was with his ex-girlfriend, he was with an ex-girlfriend of his. I was furious. Why? Why? Why you mad, girl? Why you mad? Ain't no need to be mad. Again, this was after the man told you that y'all was in an open relationship. So, I mean, exes ain't off limits. He can go back to his ex. He can go back to whoever he want to, because clearly y'all wasn't in a relationship. Good. Good. The government then says, did you ever speak with any of these other women? No. I found out on Instagram. These text messages, October the 15th of 2023. Please read what you wrote. I text, you got that girl next to you. Her bullshit is already starting. Meaning, drama. Girl. Yo, I promise you, and maybe because this is 2025, but one thing we cannot forget is that this stuff started in 2021 and ended in 2024. This ain't like Cassie, where she was up in the early weehee days of, Diddy or whatever. We talk, or 2008, 2009. We are literally talking 2021 to 2004. Girl, you okay with it? You said it. You was. I told Sean, introduce her to P. Who? Paul, one of the entertainers. Then I wrote, I am not a corno star. These experiences are desensitizing sex for me. And here on October the 16th of 2023, the same fight. Please read these. Well, we've definitely heard about Paul. We've heard Paul before. She signed her love contract in 2023 to get her rent paid. So in 2021, she was doing it for fun. True. That is true. That is very true. Which is still stupid. You were so in love with this man that you took from your friend. I'm going to keep hounding in on that, because how are you a friend if you stole this man from your friend allegedly, and she testified to the fact that they left the event abruptly because the friend was suspecting that they were speaking or talking to each other. Child, this chick ain't trying to get a real career. She don't sound like she got a real career. She definitely sounds like an Instagram hoe. I'ma just say she sound like an Instagram hoe, sitting up here, wanting to do all these things. Sean should have let her go on over there to OnlyFans. That's what he should have did. Let her go over there and do what she want to do over there. So he did have some sense of control at some point, but also, ma'am, you just wanted your rent paid. And again, like I stated before, for you to go on a 5-day trip or a 9-day trip, I think it was 9 days, where they went on a 5-day trip, then they went on a 9-day trip. That's what you saw. You got. She is right. She an Instagram hoe. She an Instagram hoe, because the very first time they met, they went on their 9-day trip. He said, "How much money do you think you missed out on?" I'm gonna just go ahead and send you $10,000 to cover the time that you was gone. She could have posted. I don't think you wanted her to post, but she could have posted. She could have posted. She definitely could have posted. Okay, let's be clear. We started off today really well. We had 80 plus people in the chat. So again, shout out to y'all. We got a new tweet though. All right. Jane said, I wrote, I don't want to be fucked in these rooms. I felt there was more pressure on me than the others. There was an imbalance. I had to earn basic things for my romance, love and romance. He was giving it to others. He was clearly capable of it. And you clearly, anyway. I wrote, it's been 3 years of me having to fuck strangers. He wrote, so we're breaking up. Is that what you were proposing? No. I wrote, I need a break spiritually. And then she started sobbing. What did you write next? I wrote, sex is scared to me. It's sacred. I'm sorry, sacred to me. Sex is sacred to me. Ma'am, stop, 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 stop. Ain't shit sacred to you. All of that went out of the window when you dibbled and dabbled with your friend's man. Okay? Stop it. Talk about that sacred. Was it sacred when you went over there and stole that man? No. Girl, bye. Now it's sacred. Now she holy. Girl, please. It's obvious he didn't want her like that. Clearly, it is so clear. Clear as day. Clear as day. Clear as day. That man wants you like that. And again, you were doing everything to keep him because you said you love him. You said you wanted to make him happy. All these making it up for him, making it up to him because you didn't want him to be mad. Now, one thing she has not testified to is him putting his hands on her, which is interesting to me. However, you did all of this as a choice to stay in love with a man that wasn't in love with you. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Tracy. You do threaten him differently. It became sacred after the 100 hotel entertainer. Right. But again, you still stole your friend's men. What we talk about that at? So as soon as you had sex with him, you telling me, oh, sex is supposed to be sacred? Girl, get out of here. Jane said, I wrote, you always push me to do more and more. I said, I need time to myself. I said, may we have a sidebar? You may. Child. Never got the red carpet treatment. That's why, listen, why y'all think her baby daddy went in so hard on her? Her baby daddy went in so hard on her because he literally knows who you are. He knows what you about. And I know back then people was like, leave that lady alone. But now I understand. I get it now. I get it. I get it now. I get it. Right. You still wanted that money. She wanted the benefits. She wanted the benefits. Not only did she want the money, but she wanted to be able to travel. She wanted to be able to do things. Now, she testified that she did travel before she met Combs, or Puff. But no, you wanted it on his dime and not your dime. That's the difference. The difference is before you probably had to pay for your travel. Well, I don't know, because if you was doing this gold digging stuff to somebody else, then maybe perhaps you didn't. Maybe you used to this. Maybe because you've been gold digging and you've been doing all this stuff for a long time. So maybe you used to it a little bit. I don't know. But this one, she don't do it for me. I'm sorry, y'all. She don't do it for me. She don't do it for me. She got the dirt flow treatment and did. Gina never got the red carpet treatment, and she is still around. Dumb. He never gave her and Gina a public red carpet moment. Nope. He knows she for the streets. Well, he do all of them differently because think about when he popped out with Young Miami. He didn't want nobody to know he was really fooling with Young Miami like that. But again, the reason that they say that their relationship was a little bit different was because Young Miami, and this is alleged, but they were saying Young Miami was paying her way and his way in some ways. So I feel like, girl, you just really don't stand a chance. None of y'all that got any type of treatment outside of, listen, when a nigga don't want to ever flaunt you, that's how you know that it's time to get ghost. If a nigga don't never treat you like he treated any of the exes in the past, giving you access to red carpets or taking you several places and stuff like that, it's crazy. I mean, we can say that Young Miami got it because they went to the Met Gala together. They went to a lot of places together. They were seen a lot together. I mean, although she looked dumb, I mean, they did go to a lot of places together. I wonder what happened to with the last baby mama. What's her name? It started with a D too, don't it? Young Miami said she was receiving a monthly allowance from Puff. Yeah, but they also said she was also paying ways and stuff. She was paying ways, like she was paying too. She was paying him too. Again, I don't know how true that is, but that's what they say. Oh, she's been in court. She's got low self-esteem and self-hate. He is very manipulative, and she let him in to the point to where he has done a lot of harm. That whole wanting to please him tells me that her self-esteem is in the toilet. Her self-esteem was in the toilet when she met the man. And again, I don't see everybody being, listen. I want to say this. We all know at this point that Diddy is a damn dog. I think we all can agree on that. Can we agree on that? Can we agree that Diddy is a dog? Just put a one in the chat. I think we can agree that the man is a dog. I think we can agree that the man is manipulative. I think we can agree on all these things. I think, again, what just sets me apart from her, from everybody else, is the way she got with him, the way she chose to stay with him. And again, I get it. There are a lot of people that stay for various reasons. In my opinion, she stayed for the gold digging ways. She stayed for ways of her life being supported outside of what he was requiring her to do. Do I feel bad for them having to do these freak offs and having to freak for 48 hours? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I just feel like this one is a little bit different from everybody else. She I don't know. And then when this cross examination happened, I'm probably really gonna be like, yeah, girl, it's a done deal. Yes, however, they also have to take some accountability, in my opinion. I agree. She definitely needs to take some level of accountability because, girl, you were gold digging. You know, Love's mom has been in court daily. Y'all talking about oh, y'all talking about the baby's mother. She's been in court daily. That's what they say. Oh, okay. I really thought y'all was talking about his mama. That's what I thought y'all. I thought y'all was talking about his mama. I finna say, yeah, she been in court daily with them bad wigs. I don't see it for Janice either. I'm just letting y'all know. For anybody that, oh, I don't want to watch him because he kind of disrespectful. I don't care. I don't care for the mama. The mama, in my opinion, showed Diddy a lot of this stuff. Whatever, however it happened, she gives me madam. She knew what was going on. They kissed in the mouth. They do all these things. His mama, is, yeah, I don't see it for her. I don't see it for his mammy and them bad wigs. I think had these charges in him being put on blast not came up, he would eventually start to hit her. Yeah, because interestingly enough, like I said, she hasn't testified to any type of abuse or anything like that, which is interesting to me. Because I know he used to get angry. I'm wondering, is she possibly leaving it out or something like that? I don't know. I'm not saying that he did do it. I'm not saying that he didn't, but I feel like when people like him don't get their way, that's the type of stuff that they do. So I kind of question that. I really do. I kind of question that. Uh-huh. And child, they outside of the courtroom arguing over what to call that lady. Talking about somebody called him Mama Combs. I heard somebody say, that ain't your mama. Don't be calling her the Mama Combs. I heard somebody else say, why the hell would you call her mama? Do you know what? And then I heard somebody else say, put some respect on her name. That's Miss Janice Combs to you. Somebody else was like, it's Mrs. to you. That was really outside the courtroom arguing about what to call this lady. Don't stop paying for hotels in LA and used her home at some point. She did say that they used the home as a couple times. She did say that. With Sly, I believe they a couple times was at her apartment. His mama giving candy, man. I can't see 2x25 situation not being safer that this Diddy access to this child. And y'all know what else? This is me hypothetically speaking, y'all. I'm not saying this because we still got what, another week, and then the rest of this week and next week of the government proving their case, and then the defense will come and do the last 2 weeks of this month. But the interesting thing to me is, if this man, and again, I don't think they're going to be able to get him on all 5 charges, of course, but I do think they're going to get him on something. But just in case this man walks, how are you to ensure that these people are safe? That's what keeps coming to my mind. If the man is already looking at the jury a certain type of way, I can only imagine what the hell he's thinking about doing to these people. And I'm just wondering, if this man ends up walking free, what happens to these people? What happens to these people? I feel bad for them, because I don't ever feel like they're going to, if I'm just saying, if he walked, and this is just hypothetically, if he walked, what do these people in turn do? We've had at least 25 people already testify at this point. And a couple of them testified that they don't hate the man. Some of them still kept in contact with him. But I'm just thinking, if it happened, which I don't think it will, but if it did, what would happen to these people? That's my question. Hey, Brittany Boo, why would you want those spirits in your home? Right. Well, he was trying to please her. I mean, she said she was trying to please him, rather. But I agree. Why would you want them spirits in your home? He's an all-around abuser. He emotionally abused them financially. Oh yeah, all of that is true. He put all of them through one or more multiple, even Carisha. Yeah, I just don't feel like all of them are victims in a sense to where you didn't. Did it happen to them, and that at one point were they a victim? Yeah, I believe so. I believe they were a victim. But I'm not chopping up everyone not leaving to the fact of the manipulation. That I'm not going to do that, because being realistic about the situation, some people don't leave for a reason, and that's because they are continuing their gold digging ways. Um, and they have opportunities. This is why I say that this woman had an opportunity to leave because they was on a break for some months, and you decided to then go back, and you said you wanted to make it up to him by doing a freak out, but y'all hadn't talked in months. Girl, you for me, it's a no-go. What do you mean? If you done been through all this hell, oh, I know why. You needed your rent paid. That's why. Yeah, that's why. That's why. She is saying he didn't treat them all the same, so we don't know what he did with other people. True, but we know he a damn dog. We know he act like a rock waller. If I'm paying $10,000 in rent, then that's my house. Yeah, I'm coming in when I want. Yeah. And multiple texts saying that we breaking up. Yeah. The cycle of abuse continues. I get it. IPV, I get it. I get all of that. But I don't feel like a lot of these people, again, her situation is very different to me. The only reason that you are stuck in this space is because you can't seem to do anything different. You don't know how you're going to get that $10,000 a month if you don't stop fooling around with this man. You had months to leave him. And if you were already pissed off about him over here sleeping with this person and this person and this person and that person, and you get mad, girl, get your ass on. Go get you a damn job. Go posting your hoish stuff on Instagram again. I mean, there's things that you could have done to stay away, but you chose literally to go back knowing you wasn't no main chick. I keep doing this because I love him. You love him, he don't love you. Like, I don't know, something about this one is different for me. It don't flow like the rest of them do. It just don't. He sent the text message, so we breaking up. He was okay with her leaving. He was. So we breaking up. You said that you were no longer comfortable doing these freak offs, right? That's what you told him. He said, are we breaking up? You said you need a break. You know the man wasn't going to take a break. The man, Carisha and Jane Doe's birthday is a couple days after each other. If I'm not mistaken, Jane Doe's birthday is February the 8th. Carisha's is the 11th. Or it's the opposite way around. One of those. I think it's how I said it. You because you wanted Diddy, you said that you set up a freak off, and then after you realized that this man wasn't even in the same state with you, that he was kicking it with Young Miami, girl, what the that man didn't love you. He was stringing you along the way, and because again your rent was getting paid, you decided to keep doing it. I don't know. Hers is different for me. Did the judge address the mistrial? I didn't see that. That was another thing that I was I may have to look on like CNN or something to see. I wish on cross the defense would ask her if June rent was paid. Yeah, because I want to know too, Felicia. She was in competition with other women. That's why he kept going back, or she kept going back, because he's still paying her rent and they ain't done these freak offs in months. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I keep saying, remember though, that if they broke up, where would she live? He done implied that he was no longer going to support her, and that she ain't got nowhere else to go. I know he used that against her. Absolutely. And I think that that's where the coercion piece, again, I'm not saying that she wasn't a victim of any of these things in the beginning, but I feel like once your eyes was open, there were so many opportunities for you to try to move around. Did you just stop doing your influencing stuff? You was a content creator. You just stopped doing it because this man was over here funding your life. Like, come on, we got to be smarter than that, because you had to remember again, you took this man from your friend. That's another thing that I can't let that go. You took this man from your friend. You said, just imagine, okay, just imagine you at a party, right? I'm gonna use some of y'all as an example. Let's just say you at a party, right? I don't got no more men. Is there any men in the chat? Yeah. Shout out to my women for being here. Shout out to my women for being here. I don't think it's brainwash. I just don't think she's smart. IPV. I don't think she's smart. I don't think she's smart at all. The way that she approached him, I don't think she's smart. A smart person would have done a couple of things. A smart person would have downsized, because see, this is your way out. This is your exit, right? Start downsizing. Start figuring this thing out. Again, this man ain't guaranteed to pay your rent every month anyway. You didn't sign a contract to 2023. So he's not guaranteed to pay your rent anyway. He wasn't guaranteed to purchase your furniture in your house. He didn't have to do any of that stuff. So the thing for me is, girl, you got a son. Brighten your ass up. Brighten up. Brighten up. Brighten up. Some of these women, unfortunately, y'all, are slow. She's slow. I'm sorry. Brighten up. You got a whole son to think about. So that tells me that you should have always had a backup plan, or you should have always had something in place, because you don't know what this man was doing, especially if he's seeing other women. He can decide 1 month, and this is being honest. He can decide 1 month that he ain't gonna pay your rent, but that month he gonna pay Carisha's rent. This is why you gotta be smart about this. And I don't think she was smart. I don't. I think that money was especially him paying that $10,000 after they went on that first trip. She really expected that to be the thing over and over and over and over and over again. And that tells me that you either was with somebody that used to do that to you, or you thought because this was Sean P. Diddy Combs that this is what you could do. But again, you stole that man from your friend. That's where you effed up in the beginning anyway. I just read that the judge is waiting for the government's response to dismissal so that they will address it tomorrow. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because they do have to respond. For me, the $7K in child support, I think I would move to New Jersey, get a townhome condo, 2 to 3 bedroom, and put my baby in a private school. Right. And her friend is following this trial. She probably thanking her for taking him. Yeah, the friend, if I don't know if y'all remember, but the friend moved overseas. Friend got married and moved overseas, or got engaged and moved overseas. I don't know if you haven't been through it. It's hard to explain. No, IPV, I get it. I get it. I just don't see it with her. I don't. I see more gold digging than anything with her. I do. I do. I really do. Because again, it became something that you really wanted after that. After he paid that $10,000, I believe her ears went up like, oh, bitch, what else can I get out of him? I get it. I feel bad for all the sexcapades and all of that, because I can't imagine standing up in those stripper heels for no 48 hours trying to have no sex. So I get that piece of it, but she's just a little different to me. I don't know. I see more gold digging than anything. Let's blame the rugs. She had time to try and figure it out. No accountability at all. Sorry, not sorry. It shows what type of person she is getting with her friend's man. And that's my thing. But I'll say this. You couldn't possibly think when you got with your friend's man that it was going to be peaches and cream. You couldn't have thought that. but she has free will to tell him no and told him no multiple times. Well, why she didn't go? You know what I'm saying? Again, the man proposed to her, let's break up. We breaking up. Oh, no, I can't break up with you because I still need that rent paid. No, ma'am. Go. This man, you have no career that would be that you would be blackballed in. You're a content creator, girl. Get on there and do some more hoish pictures and go on about your business. Also, the whole OnlyFans thing. When you separated from him, uh let me just tell you this. If you is out here dating multiple women and I ask you about OnlyFans and you tell me, wait, don't do it right now, boy, who the hell you think you're talking to? Because let's be very clear. You're saying to me, I ain't the only one. Girl, I'm gonna go over here and get my coins. We're gonna get more than $10,000 a month. If that is the case, this is something that she, in my opinion, she didn't want to work. She didn't want to do anything because after she saw them dollar signs after going on that first trip. Also, she wanted to go on that trip to Turks and Caicos, and I think we got it wrong Saturday. But she wanted to go on their trips to Turks and Caicos after he didn't even show up. She didn't got 3 men to do freak offs with. He didn't even show up. Didn't even show up. And the very next day, you go to Turks and Caicos with him. Ma'am, I can't. I can't. This one is different for me. I'm sorry, y'all. And yeah, I'm sorry. It's different for me. During long break, Combs is standing talking to Xavier. Okay, that's who the black man was in the suit, Xavier Donaldson. Judge says, please be seated. Miss Comley, please bring Jane back in. Jane walks up back Combs' table as he passes a note to his lawyer. And that's another thing. Diddy is being very controlling to his team. So that's interesting to me. That's not how it works with the abuser. The world can't just come flying out of your mouth without consequences, and sometimes it can be severe. Self preservation. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it because we ain't gonna agree on this one. I promise you, we not. On Jane Doe. Yeah, we ain't gonna agree on this one because I feel like she had an ulterior motive. She went in with a motive. She kept the motive. Did he maybe manipulate her along the way with these sex events? Absolutely, because she hadn't done it before. I'll give her that, but most definitely she was tricking and she stayed. So yeah. She thought she got a billionaire trick and got tricked. Yeah, that's the way I see it. I used to work with Apple victims, and all aren't created equal. She has some other issues. There is also no guarantee that he's going to pay anyway. Just like the victims that don't press charges. That's what I'm getting at. Girl, you should have been thinking. But see, again, that money sign and who Diddy was attractive to you. You liked all of that. See, again, this is where I agree with people saying she has to take some type of damn accountability, because you saw green, you saw money signs as soon as you laid eyes on this man. You knew he was a mogul. You knew who he was, and then after that, that $10,000 became, because he offered it to you, that $10,000 became a thing. See, a lot of times what people will not admit is that when things like that, when people can draw you in on things like that, some people are only attracted to that. Let's call a thing. It's the truth. There are people who unfortunately are attracted to what you can provide them versus anything else. And I think that's what her main motive was. She Once she was provided that 10K, it was all hell from there. Oh, I'm going on these trips. They had went to they had went to the Bahamas, and I don't think she had went to Turks and Caicos yet, but because she said that was her dream trip. But the Bahamas and wherever else they went on that 9-day trip, like I feel like she saw that and she was like, "Oh yeah, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Let's get it." And I do feel like, again, into the sexual things, I agree that there was some manipulation into that, but the other stuff, I don't. All right. So the government says, "What did Sean write you?" He wrote, "I want to spend the day with you." I wrote back, "You make it crystal clear exactly what you want, what you want me for. You're going to spend the day love bombing me?" Question mark. What does that mean? Sean is a very bubbly, lovey dovey. He's very lovey dovey. I can see that too, but girl, again, he didn't love you. You loved him. So always remember that. He didn't love you. You loved him. And you said you did a lot of this stuff because you loved him. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you're not right, but I'm talking about the A-B part of it, where the coercion and the manipulation comes in. Yeah, I think both of them have played a part. I definitely think coercion and manipulation have played a part. I just, yeah, she's different for me. I think it's hilarious that she was envious of her friend and took her man, but in return, she became a corn star. Bet her friend didn't get that treatment, right? Because clearly, her and the friend, Diddy and the friend, must have not been together long. Her greed manipulated her more than anything, because he's still paying her rent. I agree. Now, I think it is wild. I think it is wild for you to get up on the stand and say that this man is continuing to pay for your rent, but you over here sobbing about the things that he took you through. Ma'am, when Diddy ass got arrested, you should have been trying to find you a damn job, lady. It won't over for you at that point. Come on, dog. Let's be realistic. It wasn't over for you at the point of this man actually being arrested. The man was arrested in September, y'all. She said he's still paying her rent. And we know at least as of May, he paid the rent. We don't know if he made that June payment. He may have made that payment bounce or something like that. We don't know. But May, and he was arrested in September, and you knew what he was arrested for, girl. I again, she, in my opinion, she done made some really poor decisions, very, very poor decisions, and the cross exam gonna eat her up on them decisions too. I don't think she even loved him, Chef. She looked in the money and the lifestyle. Yeah, could be a possibility. Most definitely. This is just crazy to me. I don't know. I just feel different about her. I appreciated what's her name's testimony more than I'm appreciating hers. Hell, and her testimony wasn't even all that great. What's her name? Y'all help me, because I done had a brain fart. Jane said, "I said I'm not just an animal people can't fuck on." Wait a minute. I said I'm not just an animal people can fuck on. He said, "You're crazy." How often did he call you crazy? Often. I said, you want to have me suck some dick, so you can jet off with Gina. I said, "I'm drained." He said, "I'll leave you alone." This is what I'm talking about right here. This is it right here. Ma'am. Don, because y'all know everybody was like, Don, now you could have kept that test. The government didn't even have to call you in. Yeah, I meant Don. Ma'am, let me read this one more time. So she said that Sean was all lovey-dovey. I said, I'm not just an animal that people can fuck on. He said, you're crazy. Then the government said, how often did he call you crazy? She said, often. I said, you want to have me suck some dick so you can get off, so you can jet off with Gina. I said, I'm drained. He said, I'll leave you alone. So that means that you were aware not only of Young Miami, but you was also aware of Gina too. He did say, he said, I give you 90 days or 30 or 3 months. 3 months, I think is what he said. 3 months to find your place. So he wasn't just gonna cut her off like that either. I mean, still, I wouldn't have trusted him to say, I'll give you 3 months. Hell, I'd have been trying to get my stuff together then. You know what I'm saying? And anytime anybody threaten you about that kind of stuff, then you already know what's the tea. You already know you need to move different. Um Listen, I love having these conversations with y'all. I love a difference of opinion. So if you're watching in the bushes and maybe you're a little afraid to comment because you ain't subscribed, get subscribed. And listen, we gonna talk. We gonna keep it a real. We're gonna keep it a buck. And I'm not mad at the difference of opinion. Some things we just not gonna agree on, and that's so okay. It's okay. We're just learning this dog more and more. This ain't piece of shit, nigga. That's what we're learning about. Gina was giving these girls fits. Cassie, Jane, Carisha, all of them. Uh-huh. That is true. That is true. Okay, well, we gotta what's the name? Let's see. What's for lunch today, y'all? Y'all know I always ask, what's for lunch today? Okay, so then the government said in the next message, does he use your true name? She says yes. And does he say that's my house too? He does. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Girl, you gotta be smart. This man is saying that's his house too. Be smart, girl. This man is literally saying that this is his house too. Mm, mm, mm. And does he say that's my house too? He does. He wrote, I'm coming over. You gonna let me in or not? Is your baby there? Are you gonna let me in our house again and again? My very point right there. My very point right there. You gotta move smarter than that, girl. This man is now saying our house. He's also asking about your son. Girl, no, 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 no. She's less than smart. No. Right. I agree. He's paying 10,000 a month. Yeah, it's my house too. 10,000 a month ain't no cheap rent. Ain't nothing cheap about that. Rent, mortgage, whatever. Man. See? Mm, mm, mm. I do agree with this. The your crazy part is gaslighting. It is gaslighting. I do agree with that. But girl, you gotta be smarter than that. That's why he's still paying your rent right now, because he feel like it's our house. he feel like maybe when he get out of all this trouble, he got somewhere to go to. Now, I do know that he sold his LA home, or his LA home. No one is buying the LA home, from what I'm understanding, and I think they done marked it down like twice. He not getting. He don't want to get rid of his Star Island home, which I really don't blame him on that. But I think if he get locked up, he could possibly lose it. Is it gaslighting? We all think she is a little touched. I do think you can still gaslight somebody who may be a little touched, you know. And if you know they touched and you continue to still keep doing certain things, I still think that's gaslighting. She did say she had babysitters on standby. This is why I'm interested in seeing what her response is going to be. But this is why I feel like, again, you should have already planned to shift things. When somebody show you who they are, this is not the first time that he's threatened you about your place. Child. Yeah, definitely gaslight all of them, which is right in line with the manipulation. She did say, okay, read that one. That part, he pays the bills. You got one more time to throw up in my face what you've done for me. You won't get a second chance. I would have started stacking my funds. And this is why I said, baby, you'd have been looking up and I'd have been over there at Ridgecrest. Where you stay at? I stay at Ridgecrest where all the bills is paid, honey. $675 a month. I have a 1-bedroom. You know, I had to bring my own microwave up in here and everything like that. But and you know the appliances are white. You know, white appliance. Oh, a white refrigerator. Go put your shoes on so we can go find you a place. Put your shoes on. Let's go find you a place, honey. No, I'm gonna stay here with my white appliances. They're not bothering anybody. I don't have to invite nobody over to this bitch while I'm living here. We're gonna keep these white appliances. Hell, I might have a white microwave. We're gonna keep them. Okay. And and that's what we're gonna do over here. We're gonna stack these coins up. Listen, let's stack these coins up. Okay, rent is $675. That means what I'm getting in child support. Okay, rent. You got groceries, girl. You got groceries. All your bills is paid. Your light bill, you know, all of that. Get your little Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Call Spectrum. Get your little Wi-Fi up in here. Okay. That's about what, $60-$70 a month, maybe tops. Well, I mean, you were in LA, so I don't know how they do. But anyway, get you some little Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? You already got you some TVs and some entertainment and stuff. Boy, you better live over there. Okay. And just remember to keep that balcony door closed, or some sort. Won't no rodents or animals come up in there. Yeah, he made $4 million off of that jet. Yeah, we talked about that a minute ago too. Good morning. Why do you I'm trying to say your first name, but I feel like I'm a mess it up, so I'm gonna just say, can I call you Miss Grant? I don't want to mess up your first name, but so why do you think that he won't be found guilty of all charges? I have to go over his indictment again, but I think there are a couple that probably won't necessarily go. Like, I believe one of them was the prostitution. I don't know. Some of these I don't think have been proven yet. Of course, we still got more time to go for them to really be proven on down to the ground. I think the RICO, I think they proved a couple of things with the RICO. I do believe that maybe the RICO will be a little bit more solid. But something tells me that he won't get all 5 charges. I do think he's going to get something. I just don't think it's going to be all those 5 charges. And I think when we come back from lunch, I'll read his indictment again, because I wanted to do that just to make sure that we're matching all of his said charges so that we know. But um you know, it's harder than you think to move around with the abuser. Not saying that that's what happened here, but when you're in fear, your abuser is different. I do agree with that, but we haven't heard of him actually putting his hands or anything on her. So I get that piece. I get that piece, but I just feel like you had open opportunities to leave. You did, but I think because you were so busy trying to go dig a little bit that you unfortunately didn't leave, you know. I don't know, Jane is different for me, y'all. Again, it's different. In the text message, okay, I already read that, so let's see, I think we got another one. But I get what you're saying. You saying it's not, you not saying it's directly for this, but I agree. um Wait a minute, I have a serious question. If Diddy is the pimp and Jane is the lady of the night, who was paying for Jane? Diddy, right? Diddy was paying for Jane. Them rent payments that U-Haul, it's not funny, but that rent payment, them U-Haul payments, that's what the payment was. That's what I would think, right? It would be him. The pimp paying the lady of the night. I guess so. Yeah, because right, the payment was a lifestyle. I mean, because think about it. And Tracy, it's so crazy that you asked that question because I was going to say that earlier. Like, it's crazy that you said that. I was thinking that earlier, but I was trying to find the right way to say it. Yeah, I mean, he was paying for her. Yes, please look up all the charges. If you could put them in the chat, that'd be great. If you could put all the charges in the chat, that would be great. Um, I know it's sex trafficking, racketeering, prostitution. There's 5 charges. I can't remember what they are. Yeah. And then remember, the lady said, she specifically said that, oh, let me read this. Hold on. Okay, so, oh, wait, I missed this one. Oh, I missed a couple. Okay, hold on. Okay, are you going to let me in the house again and again? Here we go. Sean wrote to me, I'm so stressed. I'm horny, shaking my head. So I have this question then. I have this question, right? So when you say stuff like this, you're horny. And his typical thing is to go to the hotel nights. What you horny for? Like, you horny for Diddy or you're horny for these hotel nights? Because I would assume when you tell Diddy that you're horny, he's gonna automatically think, let me book a hotel night. Y'all didn't have sex until the escort or the entertainer would come over, have sex with her first, and then Diddy would go behind them and want to have sex. And remember what I told y'all last week about what he enjoys coming from another man, 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 coming from another man. Coming from another man, the thing that he enjoyed coming from another man. What he like coming from another man? Remember what I told y'all last week what he using that for? You know what I'm saying? But oh, child. Anyway, what does shaking my head mean? Or what does SMH mean? Shaking my head. He said his knees weren't good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Diddy ain't got no good knees, but he wants you to get on your knees and get these people head. That's what that's you don't got good knees. So you want me to do what you really want to do because you don't got good knees. So let me read this again. Now, this was after the going in the house or coming over to the house over and over again, our house. Sean wrote to me, I'm so stressed and horny, shaking my head. Oh, Sean said that he was stressed and horny. Well, there was a couple of times she said she was horny too. But anyway, Sean said, I'm so stressed and I'm horny, shaking my head. Well, sir, go shake your head with one of them hoes you was just with. That's what you can do. Go shake your head with one of them hoes you was with since you so horny. Anyway, they asked what does SMH mean, shaking my head. He said his knees weren't good. I said I was hitting up my mom, and she said taking bone supplements is key. They you saw Sean. I think it means then you saw Sean. We had the sobriety party at the hotel. First, I went to a concert. I stood with his security. With his security, Jonathan, I went to the store for supplies for the hotel night. Sean was in the hotel waiting. He called me, bitch. What are you what is fucking taking you so long? Oh, wow. He is an ignorant bastard. I do want to say that. He is an ignorant son of a gun. Jane said, I got there. His assistant said, you don't deserve to be called a bitch. Then the government says at the L Hotel, what happened? I didn't want to take rugs. Who was the first entertainer? Rico, then Paul, then Anton, then I threw up. Wow. Sean said, good, you threw up. Now you'll feel better. Then I had sex with Anton and I felt horrible. Whose text is this? Mine. Baby, I love you. Do you think you could put something in my hotel? Did Sean respond? She said no. I needed furniture for my house, so I wrote, you weren't too busy to make sure Chelsea was ready in DC. Play the voice note. Sean Combs' voice says, I don't know where the fuck Chelsea is. I ain't with no bitches. Leave me the F alone. I'm single. Child. Oh, this is crazy. Baby, he said he's single. My. Hell, I don't know who Chelsea is. That was what I was thinking. Who is Chelsea? I was wondering that. Who the hell is Chelsea? Hey, Melanin Beauty. I'm sorry, she is working my nerves. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who the hell is Chelsea? And what we do know is Chelsea lived in DC, or she was in DC. Now she ain't mentioned nothing about having she ain't mentioned nothing about having no freak offs in DC or ever flying to DC. How did DC get in the picture? Did y'all answer my question when I said what y'all eating for lunch? It may give me some ideas. If I tell y'all what I really want a good juicy steak. A good juicy steak and potatoes. That's what I really want. Shit, I ain't studying Sean Diddy Combs. I want lunch. Yeah, it's 10:19. I'm over here talking about lunch. Melanin Beauty said a salad. Melanin Beauty, let me give you some rules when you come over here while we talking about the Diddy trial. I feel like low key y'all be telling me I need a salad with my big fat ass. I think low key y'all be over here telling me you need to you go trying to eat these full on meals, honey, and get you a salad. Y'all be really be down about these salads, y'all. At least I feel like that. I don't want no salad. Actually, if I got a steak and salad, I would eat that. I would eat that. Actually, I'm not opposed to a salad. I'm not opposed to a salad. It's probably better to eat like that for lunch. Child, I be trying to have 5-course meals for lunch. And then her my big ass go again when it's dinner time eating more. And it's only because y'all, I'm on these steroids. I told y'all. And they say they have no plans on taking me off anytime soon. I was like, girl, why? On Wednesday, guys, remember that I won't be live on Wednesday because Wednesday I do take a state test on Wednesday. So I will not be live on Wednesday, but I will go live Wednesday evening to recap the day. I still will do that, but I won't be able to cover it live like I've been doing. Steak salads are good. Yeah, I was thinking about give me a nice ribeye, and I could eat half of it now and half of it later. Cause I had a busy day. We got BET Awards tonight. At some point I need to do Housewife review as well. I ain't even watched the damn episode. I'm talking about I need to do a Housewife review. I typically watch it early in the morning, but I went to bed late last night and woke up a little later this morning. Okay, let's see what we got. We got another tweet. So okay, so he says I'm single. The government says, what frustrations did you feel? She said not being heard about how I felt about the hotel nights. Did you use names of the other women? Yes. It was misdirected anger, I asked. What does the house have to do with what I'm saying? And see, this is another thing. You allowed that man to keep throwing it up in your face. You had to have been, you know. Yeah, that's why I was up late last night. I was studying. I ate salad when I got home from work this morning, and yeah, I know about them steroids. I was on them at one point. They will have you eating everything in sight. Oh my God. It's so oh Jesus. And at first, people always say, it's about portions. You need to eat smaller portions. Shit. Well, girl, after I make one burger, I'm just playing. I ain't eating no 2 burgers. I ain't eating like that, y'all. I promise I ain't eating like that. I may eat a few more fries than normal, but I ain't eating no 2 burgers. Now I ain't that hungry. But with them steroids, man, if you ain't never been on them, I'm telling you, they will swell you up, honey. Cause everything look good. Even shit you don't normally eat look good. Like, now, girl, what is this? Something I don't eat. Well, it look good. It be like that. I hate when they put me on them. Okay, let's see. Okay, she said it was misdirected anger, and I asked, what does the house have to do with anything that I'm saying? Jane then says, I wrote, I'm not Gina or Cassie. No, the hell you're not. You're not. Were you telling Sean that you were going to speak out about your relationship? Objection. Sustained. Please read. Did you reference your child? Yes. You got me fucked up. He didn't have you too fucked up because you kept going back. He didn't have you too fucked up. Let's call a thing, honey. Have you tried to increase your protein? Yes, I've tried all of that. Like, cause in the morning, baby, I want pancakes and eggs and bacon and sausage and potatoes and hash browns and orange juice and milk and everything in the morning. Oatmeal, and then at lunchtime, child, I want wings, burgers, fries, and cherry pies. And then at dinner time, girl, I want to eat everything that I see. Okay. Right now, she want to have some bass in her voice. And I'm talking about, you got me effed up, ma'am, please. You should have said that when he first mentioned if your son was around. That's when you should have said that, but you didn't. But yeah, I have tried more protein. I just honestly, I hate when they put me on these steroids. I be hungry for real. But like this morning, I did good. I didn't eat breakfast because I was like, I plan on eating lunch. And I don't know, for lunch, I may go ahead and make this. I was supposed to make some cabbage last night. I ended up eating a Hot Pocket last night and some chips. That was my dinner. And then so I ate twice yesterday. Yesterday morning, I had half a ribeye and an egg and a piece of toast. And then for dinner, I ate that Hot Pocket with them chips. And then because I was supposed to make some cabbage last night. I just want some real good cabbage with some pepper sauce and some hot sauce. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, so Jane then said, I said just complete what he promised about the 2 years, about the home. And I said, don't contact me. So wait a minute. The love contract is the amount of time that the lease is, and the lease is supposed to be 2 years. Wow. The government then said, what did he say in response? He said, I'm super clear now. I said, you had me on consistent pins and needles. Now I'm sick. Leave me alone. Okay, we got another tweet. Does the next message reference a prior relationship you had? Yes. Then he says, I was told you were crazy. He said, you took it too far, baby girl. You'll see. See, all this threatening. He was threatening me about the rent, that we don't need to do anything that we don't want to. That we don't need to do anything that we don't want to. And again, that's how he was paying your rent, girl. Okay, hold on one second. Chef, I drink Premier Protein shakes as my snack to help. It's terrible. Do they taste like chalk? Y'all, that's one thing that I've just never been able. Now, baby, I want to be clear. I don't got no gag reflex when I'm doing other things, but I definitely have a gag reflex when you drink some of them protein drinks that taste like damn chalk or taste like powder. I do not like that powder taste. I will gag. I will literally gag. I hate that powder taste. Do they taste like powder, Tracy? Or taste like, ugh. I hate that taste. Auntie Tab had a protein drink that I was drinking for a little bit. I'm not a fan of banana flavored stuff, but she had a banana flavored protein drink, and I think they discontinued it because it was through Target or whatever. But it was a banana one, and it was good. I just don't like that chalky taste. And if I can escape that chalky taste, I'll drink it. I don't have a problem with it. But that chalky taste sends me. Okay. So then I already read that. Let's see. Okay. So does the next message reference a prior relationship you had? And then he says, I was told that you were crazy, he said. You took it too far, baby girl. You'll see. He was threatening me about the rent, that we don't need to do anything that we don't want to. So in other words, he was telling you he didn't want to play that rent. You got to blend the powder really well so you don't taste it. I put a little honey in it. Okay, that's a good thing to think about, honey. Core has good protein shakes. I put them in the freezer to get cold, no powder taste. Okay, let me screenshot this. Fairlife and Core protein shake. Okay. I know for lunch I'm gonna have just a little extended lunch, only because I'm literally doing live after live after live today. So we'll probably be back. Y'all know they normally go to lunch or be back from lunch around 1 or something like that. We'll probably be back around 2 my time, just so that I can relax a little bit before getting into all of the things, honey. Core is pre-made. Okay, I'm screenshotting everything y'all saying so I can do a little research and see where I can get some of this stuff at. I drink a caramel one. It's not chalky at all. It's sweet. My sister's put it in her coffee. I get the pre-made ones. Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as they ain't got that chalky taste, I'm okay. I hate that chalky taste. Okay. Jane says, I wrote, you're mad at me about a grown ass man. Stop right there. Was this referring to your prior relationship? Yes. I wrote, you wasted my time in this toxic ass relationship. Did you then refer to your previous relationship? Yes. Now, when we say previous relationship, I don't think we can't assume that she's talking about her baby daddy, because clearly she's one of those, and it could be somebody else. I'm just keeping it a book. Koa is a good one too. Okay. Screenshot that to you. Tiger Fitness is also good, but they are not selling large sizes anymore. Okay. You know who I'm laughing at you because you always on point. Yeah, thank you. Okay, come on. Somebody send me the Amazon link. Shout out to y'all. Okay, this one's strawberries and bananas. Strawberry and banana. Okay. They got chocolate, smooth vanilla, strawberry banana, cold brew coffee. Can't do that one, I don't think. I could do that, right? It's still the drink, ain't it? I could do the cold brew coffee. I ain't supposed to have coffee though, y'all. I don't think it's really actually coffee, is it? That's just a flavor. It tastes like coffee. I might can drink that if it tastes like coffee. She's been with other people besides him. That's what I was thinking. Like, we can't just automatically assume she's speaking about baby daddy, but she's talking about somebody. And I wouldn't even be comparing the two. Clearly, Core is like a milkshake. Okay, so it's just a coffee flavor. Okay, I can have that. I just can't have the caffeine and coffee and stuff. All right, let's see. And y'all know I'm over here, baby. When I tell you I have coffee withdrawals, this is what I do now. Since I can't drink coffee, I just go down the coffee aisle and just smell them, honey. Just smell the coffees. Just smell the coffees, honey, because you can't have them. All right, let's see. Okay, you invited me to New York to pair me up with some random man. Any MFers for your own sick sexual, and then they didn't finish it. What were you talking about? The two men that I had chose for myself, Sly and Anton. Sean kept trying to say I chose them. I had wanted it. Oh, see, now that right there can be looked as gaslighting and manipulation, because you, well, He's saying, oh, you chose these people, but she said that she chose these people to make it up to him about, what she was doing. However, he is right. You did choose them. You did choose them, but she's saying that he made it seem like that's what she wanted. Well, sorry, ma'am. Read the label. There's most like caffeine and coffee flavored ones. Okay, I'll do that. I cannot do it without coffee. I cannot do without coffee in my life. I wouldn't make it through the withdrawals, child. Baby, let me tell y'all, I've been on the edge of my seat. And I told my brother the other day to throw that coffee away in the kitchen. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bear myself to do it. So I told him, I said, either throw it away or give it to Granny because ain't nothing I can do. But Granny don't want it because it's I actually have 2 bags. So I told him, I said, well, give it to somebody down to the church, child. Somebody will take it. Because I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't even want to look at it, okay? I don't even want to look at it. Y'all, I'm sad about not being able to drink coffee. I really am. Okay, let's see. I remember when I was just in the hospital this last time, and I went to my follow-up and they told me that, but yeah, I was trying to get coffee while I was in the hospital. I told my sister, I said, go down there to that thing and pretend like you get some coffee for yourself and bring it up in here. She said, I bet I don't. She said, I bet I don't. I got addicted to coffee because of my grandmother. I did. She used to, every morning, y'all probably were going to be like, ugh. But every morning she used to make a cup of coffee and she used to eat a grapefruit and a piece of toast every and a boiled egg every freaking morning. Every morning. She never changed it up. I never seen that lady with a bowl of cereal, with no bowl of oatmeal, no grits, no nothing. Now, when it came to us, she would make us that hot cereal and stuff, but she would only eat a half of a grapefruit, an egg, a piece of toast, and a cup of coffee. And that's how I started drinking coffee, because of her. One time, because back then they was like, oh, they didn't believe in giving coffee to kids back then. And she was like, I ain't supposed to give it to you, but I'm gonna give it to you. And ever since then, baby, I say, my mama used to ask me, who house you want to go to? You want to go to your auntie house? And my auntie used to make us eat whatever she cooked. I don't care if you didn't like it, she gonna make you eat it. You want to go to your Aunt Virginia house, or do you want to go to your granny house? I want to go to granny house. I don't want to go to Aunt Virginia house because she gonna make me eat that malta meal, and I don't want it. Okay, we got another tweet. Okay, so she said, I wrote, you want to gaslight me? The government says, what did you mean? He wants me to believe that I had wanted these things. What else did Sean text you? He said, you and me don't have no beef. I said, you created all this evil inside of me. Girl. Let's see. I drink at least 3 times a day. I can do it and I go straight to sleep. Oh God, I don't know how. Ooh. So it's like you up and then you crash down. I can't do it. I do tea. Coffee is too harsh for my body. It inflame my. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense, little baby. OMG, I couldn't live without my coffee. I did decrease my intake. I had 3 cups, but now I'm down to 1 cup. Y'all, I'm pretty sure the people can tell y'all in the chat, the true DonDons, when I would go live early in the morning, sometimes I'd be on my 2nd cup of coffee. They'd be like, how? Baby, I starts early. I starts early. I gets up, and I got this from my grandmama too. I gets up around 5 o'clock. Go make my coffee. I may come lay back down for a little bit, but I'm up and I'm gonna drink my coffee. But I can't do that anymore. So Then James says, I wrote to him, I regret everything. All this toxic shit which overran my life. He said, you are burning a bridge that you are going to need tomorrow. And what did you write? I wrote, I don't trust you, he said. 10 hours ago, you loved me, not this. Girl, girl, girl. I want you to wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the mother loving coffee. Uh, oh, happy birthday to Markel. Now, Kirk Franklin, you got all these muscles and stuff busting out your shirt and stuff. You better go put some clothes on because you know they don't like to see you like that. They're going to say, oh my God. The Saints going to sit up and act like they got a problem. So go put some clothes on, Kirk. What the bishop call you? The bishop say you a sex symbol. Go put some clothes on, Kirk Franklin. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. He get honored tonight. And I'm super excited who's honoring him. I don't know if they've announced it. I just kind of know per hearing it through some people I know. So then James says, he wrote, it's a free country. I'm an adult and you are an adult. You are writing a whole book about what you hate me. I hate about me. I'm sorry. We both made promises that we didn't keep. If you don't want to talk to me, there's nothing I can do. Did you get the phone? She responds with yes. Now we both made promises we couldn't keep. What's up, Uncle Jay? What's going on? Chef, I have such an unpopular opinion about this girl. Do you think she got the 10K apartment to keep up a flex or her baby daddy? Probably both. I think all of them was I think all of them was a factor. Mm-hmm. Terry said Magic Kirk. Yeah. He got all his muscles and stuff out and stuff. Kirk, they look good. Okay, I think the people that see it can probably agree that you look good. Okay, Kirk, but put some clothes on. You represent the kingdom. They was mad that man had on some shorts over there in Jamaica at a concert. Now we know that some of Kirk Franklin clothes could be tight, but Martell's is tighter. And he was over there doing his big one down to the concert, right? And they over there talking about the fact that he had on a sleeveless shirt, and the fact that he had on some what do you call them shorts that go to your knees? It kind of look, they go to your knees or whatever. I don't think they know special called shorts or nothing. But anyway, he had them shorts on, and they said that he was full of the devil. He full of the devil. Y'all remember when Kirk cussed his son? That's not funny. Kirk is a thug. I don't care what nobody say. Kirk is a thug. Okay. Martell asked, "How did I get in there?" Oh, I had to give an example. Now, Marty Morris be tighter. Marty Morris be tighter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Kirk Franklin is a nice body. Kirk Franklin has always had a nice body, honestly. But he stays in the gym and he does his big one, and I'm here for it. But I don't Knickerbockers. I don't think. Yeah. Well, he was in them shorts, and them people was mad. Boy, they was hot, honey. Kirk trying to be voted the sexiest man for. Yeah. But we was over there mad. The people over there mad that Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre done kissed and things. The people over there mad, honey. They was like, forget you, Tiana. I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling a little way when I seen him lean in and grab her head and kiss her. I said, sir, what the hell are you doing? Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. What the hell you doing, sir? Sir, who told you you could kiss her? Like, who told you that you could do that? Tiana Taylor had a birthday party for Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. And he walked in, he was shocked. Everybody was like, surprise. You know, it's around BET Awards weekend, so it's probably a whole lot of celebrities and stuff in the building or whatever. So Aaron Pierre, he grabbed Tiana's face and he kissed her once, and then he leaned in and kissed her again. I was over here like, oh, how dare you? How dare you? Baby, let me tell you, can I ask y'all a question? And I just want to ask y'all a question. This might show the little, if y'all a little freaky or something around here, this might show you a little freaky side, but have y'all ever just said that is there one couple that you say, I wish to be a fly on the wall? There's actually a couple of couples that I say that about. That I'd be like, oh, I would love to be a fly on the wall. What's his name? Nope, none. Shit. I guess I'm different, honey, because some of these people, boy, but I would love to be a fly on the wall, honey, because I know they sex be good, okay? I know they over there bumping it down, okay? But I would love to be a fly on the wall for Aaron and Tiana. Tiana look like she got a major freaky side to her. Who else? There's a couple other people. Dang. I always say it too. Like there's a couple people, cause I just know they gets it in. Now I ain't over here talking about no Kirk and Rashida child. Like, girl. No. But there are some people I'd be like, dang, y'all look like y'all really got it done. Diddy only has 3 charges: racketeering, conspiracy, 2 counts of ex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation engaged in lady of the night or the prostitution. Got it. Baby. Yeah, it's a couple people I just love to be a fly on the wall. Wishful thinking. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Kempire. I always try to like his video. Okay, so government says, what did you write here? She says, I said, you knew I would finish strong. Pep talks to keep me performing. I know I was consenting, like you said. You didn't know I didn't want it. This is my truth. I love you very much. I need to take a pause. Wow. 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 Why did you say I know I was consenting? I picked up the word from him. He said if anyone saw these videos, they'd say you wanted it. Was that true, Jane? I'm still trying to figure that out. Wow. 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 Oh yeah, LL Cool. Oh, I don't like. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Never mind. LL Cool J, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and we grown over here, y'all. We grown. We grown. We okay. We grown. I promise you, we grown. You ain't gotta lead the chat, honey. We just having grown folks conversation. That's all. That's it. Just grown people's conversation. She picked up the word from him. Get her off the stand. Child, she is just not bright at all. Yeah, because she said she testified last week that Diddy told her, "Oh, I didn't know you didn't want it." But then she testified that she had told him multiple times before that she didn't want it. This girl, she's all over the place. She's all over the place. I think she was looking for something certain, and she's just all over the place. All over the place. Sir, you have 6 members down to your church, and you got the nerve to have event staff necklaces made. Sir, get out of my face playing with me. No one is and no one is coming to your convocation and you having morning manna at 8 o'clock in the freaking morning. No one is doing that. You only got 6 members to begin with anyway. You only opening the church up for mother. What is we doing? O'Shea Russell fine, F fine, delicious down to the bone. She said you didn't know. Okay, I read that. That man just came out of Tiana, snatched him up so fast. Like, damn, Tiana, he still got the tag on. And I didn't realize that he was only 31. His birthday was a couple days ago. I think it was Saturday. He turned 31. I thought he was older than that. He looks great. He looks great. Don't get me wrong, but I did think he was older than that. Hell, I'm older than him. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Okay. What did you see in the videos? She said I was high. I was just following a pattern performing. Exhibit. Please read it. It's from my notes. I wrote, I'm having PTSD from these nights. Why in your notes app? Get my feelings out. So like a journal is what she basically saying that was. Child, guide me over thy great Jehovah. Pick them through this barren land. God. My brother said, you'll go from singing a hymn to singing some gangster stuff you didn't make up. I was like, oh, you don't like it? You don't like it? Yeah. Cause some gangster stuff I done made up is a key. That is a key to me. Let's see here. If you guys would like to bless the platform, you definitely can. If you see fit. Okay. All right. Did you see Sean that? Oh, wait. I feel like I'm okay. No. Did you see Sean that day? Yes. At his home. I was confronted by him. I was able to talk about the pain I was feeling. He was hugging me. What are those? No, I'm just playing. What are these? Photos that I told, photos I told of us in his or I took of us in his master bedroom. I felt he understood me at this moment. Child. Yes, his whole family is beautiful. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Y'all, it's this video of this lady. It's this video of this lady running. It's this video of this lady running, and the caption says she running and she running in lowercase. How the hell do somebody run in lowercase? Now she running in lowercase, honey. That is a key. The cussing saint, the cussing saints over here. Yeah, we cuss a little bit over here, but we still sanctimonious. Don't get it twisted. We still sanctimonious. Baby, how do you run in lowercase? Let me see if I can show y'all this video, because y'all gonna get a key out of this. Hold on, we got a tweet and then I'll show y'all. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, to get my feelings out. Photos of us. Okay, I read that. Okay, so she said he had a Halloween video shoot. That was nice, but his birthday was approaching and I felt nervous. He'd want to party hard, but he spent his birthday with his family. I got him a mobile television. He had these things called movie nights. Our videos. Yeah. The whole time I thought y'all was over there watching Waiting to Exhale, and I thought y'all was watching the things of the things of the things over there, and this is what we do. Child. Anyway, she says, I was everywhere on social media. I think I fainted. Oh, wait, I'm reading the wrong thing. My bad. He had a Halloween video shoot. That was nice, but his birthday was approaching and I felt nervous. He'd want to party hard, but he spent his birthday with his family and I got a mobile television for him. We had these things called movie nights with our videos. Jane said, I also felt this TV could substitute for the entertainer. Then Cassie's lawsuit came out and I was everywhere on social media. I think I fainted. Why? She started crying because there were 3 pages that were horroring of what I experiencing or what I was experiencing. Child, girl. Yeah, I thought they were watching the Wiz. Girl. Y'all were there watching each other hunch each other. Shit. I thought we was over here talking about Bernadine. Y'all over there talking about y'all little sex capades. Sir, you weirdo, you sicko. Sicko. Okay. Here is my white shirts. Here is my white shirts. Oh. Okay, let's see. Do we have an update? And it looks like we do. Uh-oh. My bad, Kempire. I'll check out your live after I do mine. Okay, let's see. Did you screenshot those pages? She says yes. Do you recognize this? Yes, it's Cassie's lawsuit that was filed November the 16th of 2023. Had you met Cassie? In 2015, a fashion show in celebration for Sean. That's the only time that I met Cassie. Girl, now you telling me, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is literally what I'm talking about. This is literally what I'm, you know what, girl, I can't wait to go on lunch. I can't do too much more of your ass. I just can't. I can't. I cannot. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I'm going to the bathroom, and yes, I wash my hands. I ain't no damn Rachel Ray around here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I washed my shit hooks, honey. Okay, let's see. Dang, I got so many unread text messages. My lord. Okay. Whew. Cha. The people couldn't wait, could they? All right, here we go. Okay. And then she says, I was reading these pages. It felt like a nightmare. I had a lot of sympathy for this because objection. Ask a new question. How did you react? Like, I can't believe I'm reading my own story. Okay, so wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, Jane. I get that you felt a little type of way, but what else is you finna get ready to tell us? Lord help today. What else you got to say to us? Dog, the people couldn't wait till I went, the people couldn't wait till I went to the bathroom and came back. My Lord. People so impatient, honey. Jesus. Don't you gotta go wet sometime at your job? I will never forget how the old saints used to say pee. But like, you need the wet. No, I need the what? Do you need the wet? Maybe that's a maybe y'all ain't heard that. It could be a southern thing. But my grandma used to ask us that all the time. Did you wet? Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, y'all. Let me turn on my desktop audio and I'm gonna show y'all this lady. Okay, let's see. Desktop audio. There we go. You have never heard that? It could be a Southern thing. When I said it, I thought about it. I was like, oh, it could be a Southern thing. And she used to say it all the time. Ugh. Gone on in there and wet and come on out. It shouldn't take you all day to wet. Oh, I remember the times, honey. Okay, so this is a message for the people who stay meddling. This is a message for you, okay? And then I'm going to show y'all the other lady. But this is a message for all the people who want to mess with me, even about this Diddy coverage. This is for you.
I want people to leave me the fuck alone. I don't fuck with people. I don't want people fucking with me. Leave me the fuck alone. Mind your business. I'll mind my motherfucking business. Don't fuck with me, bitch. I won't fuck with you. Simple. I want people to leave me the fuck alone. I don't fuck with people. I don't want people fucking with me. Leave me the fuck alone. Mind your business. I'll mind my motherfucking business. Don't fuck with me, bitch. I won't fuck with you. Simple. Go ahead. Get out of here. Please. Get out of here. Please. Get out of here. Help, police! 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 You won't get away!
I'm leaving.
Go ahead. Get out of here. Please. Get out of here. Please. Get out of here. Please. Help, police! 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 You won't get away!
I'm leaving.
Girl, how you gonna be a Karen and you can't even run, lady? How you gonna be a Karen you can't even run? They said she was running in lowercase. Oh. Ma'am. Oh, how you gonna be a Karen and you running like that, ma'am? All right, we got a couple tweets. Okay, so I think this after one afterwards. Let's see. Okay, 8 minutes, 6 minutes ago. All right, so Jane says, I was reading these pages and it felt like a nightmare. I had a lot of sympathy for this because objection, asking a question. Okay, I read that. How did you react? Like, I can't believe I'm reading my own story. Then she says, read your message the day after Cassie's lawsuit. 4 in one night, and now I'm going to the doctor. Then 3 days later, I wrote, I feel like I'm reading my own sexual trauma. God finally woke me up about this cycle. You gaslit me. Ma'am, Jane Doe. Jane the damn Doe. Jane Doe. Jane the damn Doe. I got a question for you. You had to read Cassie's lawsuit in order to say you needed to go to the doctor? Girl, you was hunching several men in one night. What do you mean now all of a sudden you going to the doctor? Because you done read her lawsuit. Girl. You should have been going to the doctor. Why weren't you going to the doctor before that? Hell, don't you think if you going now it's a little bit too late? I'm just saying. Why your ass didn't go to the doctor before that? Cassie's lawsuit came out in November of 2024. Ma'am, You just now going to the doctor to get checked, talking about 4 people in one night. Well, you had 3 people in one night. Back to back to back. She is so slow. Girl, like, what the hell? What? You didn't fit. I'm just trying to figure out, what is you reading Cassie's lawsuit and seeing that there were 4 people that she had in one night, where he had her sleep with in one night, and now all of a sudden you saying, I'm going to the doctor. Girl. Exactly. Had he not been arrested, you still been doing the same thing. Fun fact, I ain't never sold no cat. I'm from Queens, not the Philippines. Oh! Oh! I see it. I see it. Oh, hold on, y'all. Right, and she only used the condom one time, according to her. She only used the condom once. Remember that. She only used the condom once. Hold on, I'm finna go pull this post up. And this ain't me saying who the person is. This just me pulling the post up. Well, first let me go see if 50 Cent done posted something else. Y'all, he is still shading the shit out of Diddy. Look. Hold on, let me see if I can put this up. Look at this. Talking about mogul series. He said, inspired by the rise and fall of Sean P. Diddy Combs. F it. I gotta make some money off this shit. Coming soon. Y'all. This was 2 days ago. He made that post. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody go get Curtis' phone, please. Okay, that's about what he doing in Shreveport. Somebody please go get Curtis's phone. Somebody go get Curtis's phone. Hell, I watch too. Baby, I'll recap every episode. I'll recap every episode. That man got some big balls. Sorry, y'all. That's probably too much to be said, but dang. Cut the music off. So this Shaniqua, I think that's her name. Shaniqua Tompkins. Okay, shades 50 Cent other baby mother. Okay. So this is the lady here. She said, fun fact, I ain't never sold no cat. I'm from Queens, not the Philippines. And look what they did, y'all. I cannot. Now let me take that off the screen, because I don't want no trouble. Even though I ain't make this post, y'all go over there and get the person who made the post, not me. Go over there on Hollywood Unlocked, and it was made 3 hours ago. Somebody said she thought she was special. Right, best friend. Ooh, child, not they on her trolling you, girl. Oh, y'all can't see the whole thing. My bad. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So this was the original post. And she said she from Queens. She ain't never saw no cat. Girl. Miss Tompkins, I need you to sit your ass down somewhere too, because you really think ain't this the son's the oldest son's mama? Or Curtis Jackson got some more kids we don't know nothing about? So I think he only got 2 kids. The little boy with her, with the lady over there. And then is this not the oldest one's mama? Because if that's the case, I need you to sit your ass down because your son and his daddy don't got a good relationship. Sit your ass down. You really not the flex that you up here trying to put up is really not the flex that you think it is. Sit your ass down too. Mm-hmm. Sit your ass down somewhere. Cause this is not a flex. It's not a flex, mama. You really think you eating? You're not. Sit your ass down. Cause while you really on here, your son feels some type of way about his daddy. So you shouldn't be throwing no type of shade, no nothing. No nothing. Sit your ass down. Okay. Took the words right out of my mouth. You need to sit your ass down somewhere. Girl, now that I done really figured out who you was, that shade don't land at all. Sit your ass down. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You tried it. Go sit down somewhere. All right, let's see. Okay, so the government says we're going to play some audio with your true name redacted. Some of the full transcripts, show the full transcripts to the jury. Loud and scratchy audio played. Sean Combs is saying, I love you. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stop all this madness. Jane said, I don't know. Did you know you were being recorded? She said, no. Did you know that you were being listened in on? She said, no. More audio. Jane saying, who's there when I close me eyes and I have these fucking things in my head? And then they say, play the clip from 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Right, like she really think that's a flex. Y'all think her trying to clown Jane Doe is a flex? I don't think it's a flex at all, actually. I think you need to get what the hell you worried about it for? Your son about 20 some years old. If he not 20, he getting close to 20. Ma'am. Your shade don't land. Go sit your ass down somewhere. You still got played with because it ain't like you the wifey or nothing. So go sit down somewhere. Like what? How dare you? How dare you sit up here and act like you shaded somebody, girl, and you ain't won nothing? Go sit down. Go have a seat by Nanny Poo Poo. Cause you done lost it. I mean, we don't know if she ever had to sell no cat, real true be told. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Girl, bye. I'm sorry, her shade ain't laying to me. It ain't laying. It ain't laying. Girl, go tend to your son. Do what you need to go do. Hey, Miss Bay thing. Yeah, that didn't quite land for me. Girl, get your ass on. Off topic. Thank you for reminding me about the BET Awards tonight. From the short intermission. Oh yeah, yep. We're gonna watch we're gonna watch it together tonight. Nah, I ain't gonna tell y'all I'm gonna be in front of the screen when they honor Snoop Doggy Dogg. Oh yeah, Diddy is definitely a troll. I mean, not Diddy. Curtis is definitely an ultimate troll. It comes on at 5 o'clock on the West Coast. It comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern Time and 7 o'clock Central. And we'll be live. We'll be live an hour before, cause for the pre-show and the red carpet. And y'all will be able to talk and chat just like this as well. So it's gonna be pretty dope. Well, I haven't really decided if I want to use StreamYard, if I want to use Discord. I don't know which one I want to use yet. But we'll be using one of them for sure. So yeah, this what Tammy come on. I'll be giving the link to members only and Patreons later on today as well, so that you guys can have it. Okay, let's see if we got an update, child. It's almost lunchtime. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna make me some cabbage with this smoked sausage. Yeah, cabbage and smoked sausage. Just no listening, Sal. You don't listen. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's see here. Okay, somebody. Yeah, I got so many text messages, so many Facebook DMs, Instagram DMs. Hell, have y'all seen my sex tape? What's up? Child. I wish I would record me having some circs. I'm finna give me some cornbread and I'm gonna bake it in the little air fryer thing. We got the air fryer with the double doors on it, so you can bake, you can broil, you can air fry, you can do all the things in there. So I'm gonna make my cornbread in there. Yep, that's all I need. And baby, if I was thinking correctly, I could have got some smoked turkey meat and put in there. Upload where? I be hearing you go. Nowhere. Baby, listen, I wouldn't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing one time, and I hope this don't change y'all thoughts of me. Can I tell y'all something? This is a key. Do y'all hear me? Okay. I went to school with this girl, and I'm gonna tell y'all what her name was. Okay. Her name was Nauseous. Yeah, nauseous, like you getting ready to throw up. We used to pick on her because of her name. Oh yeah, I can make me some hot water cornbread. You sure right, little baby. You sure right. Hot water cornbread. You sure right. Thank you for that idea. So this girl I went to school with, her name was Nauseous, right? And she was dating this boy, and I'm gonna give him a name. Nauseous is her actual real name. His name, I'm gonna just say his name was David. So she was dating this boy named David. Me and Nauseous was really good friends. And I told her, I said, I don't really think David like women. I think David like dudes. David did end up being gay. He did end up being gay. But let me tell y'all, one time I was trying to send a bad picture to somebody. Yeah, well, I sent the picture to my friend. Oh, I am so grateful that we are still friends to this day, because maybe if she ever brought that up, it would be a key. I was really calling myself trying to be sexy in this picture, y'all. I swear to God. I swear. And so I was going through my phone. I accidentally sent it to her. She was like, friend. I said, baby, oh my God. I was supposed to be sending that to my little dip, and I ended up accidentally sending it to you. To this day, I cannot live that down. And I promise y'all, we was probably in like 9th grade, 10th grade. Oh, baby. They would never let me live that down. Oh my God. That was hilarious. And I say they because only my sister and her knew I sent it. And then my best friend at the time, he knew I sent it. It was a key, y'all. And this was before this was before you could unsend messages. Baby, once you send it, it's there. It's already there. I never will forget that. That was a key. She was like, baby, she called me as soon as she got that. I said, dang, I didn't even get to call you and warn you. She was like, I opened this up thinking this was something else. She said, yeah, you boy. She said, boy, you had that tail tootie, didn't you? She said, you had that tail tootie, didn't it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Actually, Miss Smith, I don't even care. I don't even care. It wasn't even that, like, it wasn't that deep to me. It wasn't like it was it was a naked photo, but it wasn't like it was anything bad. So I didn't care. We were really good friends. We still good friends to this day. And we talk about it and kiki about it all the time. I was young, dumb. I wouldn't even care. Shit, I don't look like that no more. Yeah. Baby, she's like, oh, you had the little tail tootie, won't it? Did. I caught myself trying to send a old sexy photo. Okay, let's see. More audio. This is Sean Combs' voice. Okay, wait a minute. I missed something. Okay, here we go. Sean's voice. I'm trying to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? And she says, I'm just fucked up right now. Sean Combs asks, are you recording me? Jane says, were you, oh wait. Then the government says, Jane, were you recording him? And she said, absolutely not. More audio. This is Sean Combs' voice. What you did is not right. You know what I'm saying. I can't talk on this phone. I don't know what the F is going on. I need your support. You got me in that video thing. And the government says, what did that mean? And she said, the mobile TV that I got him. I did. I showed her my whole tail, honey. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all. Yeah. I took that picture on the tour. I mean, on the tub, I was standing up on the side of the tub, and she said, boy, you got that tail tooted. Y'all, boy, my younger days, I did a whole lot of everything, child. I told y'all I slept with that married man, but I didn't know that man was married. I promise y'all I didn't know that man was married. I didn't know that man was married until his wife showed up. And she said, let's go. I said, he ain't going nowhere till he give me these coins. He won't be going home with you till he give me these coins. I don't care what y'all got to do. I'll follow you to the ATM if I have to. But he not going nowhere without paying these coins. Okay? So, yeah, I don't have any more hoe in my DNA. That's what Melody said in that song. No more hoe in your DNA. And I don't have no more of that in my DNA. I don't do that stuff no more. And you remember that when your nephews get into stuff, give them a little grace and mercy. I ain't giving them nothing. Because our parents didn't think about what they did when they was young. They still whooped us like it was crazy. So how we how we gotta get them grace. Chef Nachi was a lady of the night. Sure was. I wasn't playing with that man. That man didn't tell me he was married. If that man told me he was married, I wouldn't have fooled with no married man. Like, that's just not in me. But he straight up didn't tell me. And that lady followed us one day, and I think we had just gotten eating dinner or something. I can't remember. We had just been coming back from a store or something. She said, "What's going on?" I said, "Who the hell are you?" "I am his wife." His wife? Boy, I looked at him. He looked at me. He looked at her. She said, "Let's go." I said, "He won't be going nowhere till he put these coins, till he transfer the coins right here to my hands." Yeah, they set up Diddy real bad for this moment. Well, I mean, you just got to be careful. It's a lot of moments I feel like he got set up with. I mean, you just got to be careful. You doing it. Got to be careful. By my 2025 standards, I'm a lady of the night flying to another country and states. Oh, you better watch it now. I'm glad that ain't my testimony. Hey, I'm glad that is not my testimony, honey. Yeah, I ain't got no grace on the children. Our parents didn't have no grace on us. Gee. And they know they did some crazy things back in the days. Back in the days, as my nephew would say. Back in the days. Back in them days. Did you used to be a slave? Why would you ask me that? I am not that old. Okay, let's see. Okay. I was just checking to see if CNN had anything different today. Child, we already realized. My bad. We already realized what we was about on Saturday. It's a whole lot of people over here that do all kind of stuff around here. Okay, there we go. I'm getting Bay locked. Not you gonna get them locked up for the RICO. That what happened when you think you're smarter than the average bear all the time. Oh, that was a troll in the chat. I guess the mods took care of it because I don't see it no more. Let me see. Stop tearing down a brother like Diddy. Boy, if you don't get the fuck on. I'm glad I didn't see it. I can't stand y'all coming up in here saying that you trolls. Kiss my ass. How about that? Troll on that. Tear that down. Kiss my whole ass. And I tell you what to do. Make sure you kiss the hole. Make sure you do that. Boy, ain't nobody tearing down no damn Diddy. Diddy is whack. I don't understand these trolls. This is why I don't be understanding. This dog ass bastard of a man we have literally seen in action. If y'all don't get the out of here playing with me, we literally see what this man is about. Are y'all crazy? Sharice, them folks done lost their mind. I'm talking about stop tearing down another brother like Diddy. Diddy ain't shit. He ain't none of my damn brother. All right, let's see. All right, so they are going to lunch. Your Honor, this might be a good place to break. Okay, jurors, you may go. The judge says, how much longer do you think you need? I'm confident that I'll finish today. It may be the end of the day, but today. I told y'all, did I not tell y'all that the prosecution was going to take all of Monday and we probably wasn't going to get no cross-examine until Tuesday? I told y'all. Never mind with them trolls. Let's get back to your tape. Baby, I ain't got no tape out there that I know of. I ain't got no tape out there, child. I ain't got no tape out there, child. I'm finna get ready to make this second. What's the name, y'all? Hold on. I know y'all can see me doing this. I don't even care. Okay, let's see. Back and forth. Back and forth. Oh wait, no, exit. Schedule new. Reuse settings, and then I'll change this, and then we will change this. I'm doing this so that you guys will have the link for later on. Okay, there is the link for later on, guys. There's the link for later on. Like I said, I don't even care about that. What was I about to say? You got criminal history corn out here everywhere, child. I was wondering. I got all these text messages and stuff flying from everywhere. I'm like, girl, is my video out there? My video that made it out there or something? The people that saw my video and they always talk about, I saw you with your video. I saw your video. Y'all listen. I know that this stuff can be heavy. I know that we can have a difference of opinions on this stuff, but I do appreciate you guys for making it light. I try to keep a little laughter over here because I know it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot and stuff like that. So I need an hour to prepare my lunch, and then I'm gonna study for about an hour as well. And then we'll be back on here. And then after we get done with this evening, because I'm quite sure they're either probably going to 4 or 5 today, I'm sure the judge probably wants to stay longer, considering that he wants to get this over with. As far as the prosecution doing their direct, I think the judge want to get to the cross as well. So we'll be back. We'll discuss that. And then we'll be back for the BET Awards later on, and then we will also wrap it up with, well, we know that man didn't like rubbers, but we'll do a recap in the morning of what we learned as far as today goes. So yeah. So the only day that I won't be available this week will be Wednesday. Okay. I may be able to come Wednesday when they get back from lunch, because I do realize that my test is timed. I have 2.5 hours to take the test. And I can go take it between 7 and 10. I ain't going in no damn 7 o'clock. That I can tell you now. I ain't going in no 7 o'clock. So I'll probably go around 8, 7:38. And then so I may be back Wednesday evening or afternoon for lunch and stuff. I always say what I'm what was I doing at this age? I may have some grace. Yeah, sometimes you do have to think about it like that. What were you doing at that age? How did you approach things? You know, did you approach them a certain way? Yeah, I can get that. I get that. All right, y'all. Again, with that being said, I will definitely see you guys a little bit later on as we complete the second half of this day. Okay. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the new video, and also make sure that you set the thing to say notify you when I go live. All right. Peace, y'all. If they still on cross, you going to have to come live for lunch. Yeah, I probably can't do that. I probably can't do that because, like I said, I can take the test in the morning time, and it is timed. I think we got 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 37 minutes or something like that. It's literally timed down to the T. But yeah, I could probably come after lunch on Wednesday, just depending on how I feel. I get my results right when I get done taking the test, so it just depends. It depends. I'm praying that I pass. I'm speaking that into existence that I pass. Okay. All right. I'll see y'all later.